Hello and welcome to Friday Night Antisocial. Thank you, darling. I've just been handed a small bottle of golden spiced rum. Look at that. Hang on. Show it to the camera, Graham. Golden spiced rum. There you go. Spiced golden rum, even if I could speak properly. Thank you. Hi, it's Graham Hughes here. How you all doing this evening? So this is the Friday Night Antisocial, I guess. Didn't have time to change the little picture up there. But it looks like you're stuck with me for the evening. So no, don't go. You can stay. We can have fun. We can still have fun with just me. It's all right. You never know. Someone else might turn up at some point. Say hi. Just drop in. Server saying hi. Rum, good idea. Be right back. Good idea. Indie Duck Mel is out to get some rum. Ooh, JC77701 has already put £10 in the super chat fund. I've hardly adjusted my wellies. So thank you very much. I better move that super chat the animation, shouldn't I? Because hang on. Who's this? Oh my God. It's Scott. Great Scott. It's Scott. How you doing, mate? Are you all right?
We couldn't have you all by yourself now, could we?
Oh, mate. Oh, I've just got myself some spiced golden rum to take the edge off a little bit. I can't. But you know what?
The edge off the rejection.
Yeah. When you're not looking at it, when you're not looking at a mirror image, or am I? Oh, I can't really tell. Anyway, yes. How are you doing this fair evening?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
My cool glass. I'm okay. I'm feeling pretty cool, man, because I'm having a lot of Schadenfreude. Is it Freude or just Freud? Schadenfreude. That's what I'm feeling.
Schadenfreude. I have an actual T-shirt that says
Schadenfreude.
Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. Sorry, go on.
It's the taking of pleasure from other people's misfortunes.
Yes, and I think you're taking the pleasure out of Donald Trump's misfortune. Is that
yes,
correct?
and Prince Andrew.
Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor.
Yes. But before then, we've got a super chat just from JC, which I was about to address. Wow, I'm so organised. Bannon, like Epstein, is like scurvy to the Western body politic. Both their relationships to Farage and Johnson during the whole process of Brexit need to be exposed. 100% JC, couldn't agree with you more. So am I interrupting? Have you got company, or am I...
My company has left.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So I didn't want you saying, "Oh no, you wait here in the other room. I'm just going to talk to some dickhead on the internet."
Yeah, right. No. Obviously, no. That's not how you treat your guests. No. He came over and yeah, we had a lovely time. He's gone home. So.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
One of our dear friends who's not having a very good time at the moment is Mike. Mike in Brighton. He's had a bit of a rough day today. He's been in the hozzy all day. So if you're watching, Mike, we're sending out lots of love and support for you.
Is the operation on Monday?
No, it's a week on Monday.
Week on
Monday. Tuesday. Week on Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Oh, which is also the day that I'm leaving the country.
Yeah. Well.
I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm off for 4 weeks.
Who's going to do the show if Mike's in the hospital?
I don't know. We've got with little Lee Corn as well. Lee Corn says he's going to join us. That'll be fun. And Lee, he's a long time supporter of the channel. Back when it was Three Blokes in the Pub, and he's come through a lot of the when we've done like a live thing in Liverpool. He's come along and helped out. He's been really great. And when we used to run Universal Basic Radio (UBR), which was Boss, we took Lee did the most of the work on this. He took like clips from all the different shows that were going on, like Phil's shows and Byline's Media when they were doing stuff, and Max and myself, and he bought like you could buy like a subscription to like news bulletins. And they were read by Simon Marks. You know Simon Marks off LBC, who does the American Week, right? He's fucking brilliant.
I listen to him every week.
He did the news on it, because you can pay for a service where you got the news read every couple of hours, and he was the guy reading the news. And Lee set it all up, and he had it all automated. It was brilliant. We just couldn't find any sponsors to just keep it going. It didn't cost anything. Do you know what I mean? It was just maintenance, basically. It all ran itself. But yeah. Sending love to Mike. Graham's being deported, says Sarah. Mike Dick sending hugs your way. Oh, that's lovely. Everyone's sending hugs to Mike. And will the BBC app drop paywall for US-based viewers? I don't know.
I didn't know they had one.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to America, I think it was back in 2008, and iPlayer was, kind of the new thing, right? So,
Yeah.
I remember thinking to myself, I was like, I was I was in America, and I was like, I can watch EastEnders, and yeah, nah. They said, no, you cannot.
Oh, you just get a VPN. It's
Well, in 2008, I didn't know what a VPN was. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe I did actually, but just didn't think to do that. Now I would totally think to do that.
It's a bit annoying because like if I want to watch sort of watch CNN, I've got to put my VPN for CNN, and then I forget to turn it off, and then I go on the BBC website and it automatically redirects to the international page for the BBC news, and I'm like, that's no good for me. I need the British.
When I was in Spain, I was trying to hook up not hook up. I sound so old. I was trying to put the wire into the little hole. I was trying to.
Excuse me? What kind of hooking up were you talking about?
The one I just did.
Hey.
Yeah.
you're trying to put the plug in the little hole.
So, no, what I mean is in that I was trying to stream from my phone, like Amazon Prime, when I was in Spain, and it wasn't letting me do it. And I had to set up a VPN to do it. So yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Story.
Well,
Shit. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologise. It's perfectly normal and natural. So I'm gonna get this picture that I just want to show to everyone on the who's watching from another place. This is a meme that's going around at the moment. The Supreme Court. I can excuse fascism, but I draw the line at mercantilism.
What's that?
It's like protectionism of trade. It's tariffs, basically. I draw the line at tariffs. It's a shit joke. It's a good joke. It's a lovely joke, but there you go. The Supreme Court all through the summer have just said, yeah, anything Trump wants to do, he can. And then this afternoon they went, no.
Okay. That's the girl from what was the name of that show?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Community.
Community. Yes, there's some Community. Yeah. Well done. You're back on the quiz team. But yeah, so
I used to enjoy Community. I used to watch it.
It's a very good show. It's a very good show. They had to get rid of Chevy Chase though because he's a massive racist.
Yeah. But other than that, like it was a great show.
And young Lando didn't. He was quite horrible to him. In terms of Trump's ambitions, he hasn't stopped though because he almost immediately did a press conference and he went, right, I can do 10% tariffs for 150 days. You can't stop me.
But that was the news was reporting it to be, well, the same tariffs will still apply, but he's going to add 10%. I was like, well, no, I thought the whole point was that they didn't apply anymore. They were unconstitutional. That wasn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I was a little confused. I was painting myself.
Okay, so
I was completely confused.
So the reason he gave for these blanket tariffs were found to be unconstitutional, right? There were other reasons to put tariffs on. So he has to find a different reason now because his original reason has been kiboshed by the Supreme Court. And it turns out he can put tariffs on goods. So on certain goods, he can put tariffs on them, but he can't put tariffs on, across the board, everything coming from China or everything coming from the UK.
I thought it was more a procedural thing that he wasn't allowed, like the way he did it was unconstitutional, so he wasn't allowed to do it. As in, you bypassed Congress, right? And you did this of your own, like you just decided you were going to do this and this was going to be what you were going to do. And you can't really do that. So yeah, there it is. Like that is the unconstitutional part. I'm actually setting up my phone so I could maybe actually follow along with the chat.
Oh, cool. Well, what's happening in the chat? So first of all, we're going to say hello to everyone in there. We've got Martin Harrow, we've got Liam, we've got Colin, we've got One Angry Pagan, we've got Vendetta, we've got Diz, we've got Sarah, we've got Saz, we've got Alrone, we've got Chris C in there, Darian to Star, isn't there? You star, you bloody legend. We've got Reverend Kathy as well. We've got Lee Corn in there, giving hugs to Mike. We've got Tim Ballum, and we've also got Butterfly Effect. Loads of really cool people in the chat tonight. Graham Price is in there as well, Indie Duck Mel. If you'd like to join our friends in the chat, it's really simple. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button and wait for approximately 1 minute, and you'll be able to join in with the words that people are saying on the side of the screen that come up on the side of the screen. But don't be racist. Don't be a bigot. Don't be a transphobe. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. That should be what kids are taught in school. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, that should be the first lesson.
Yeah. Terry Christian says he's too drunk to come on tonight. Damn it.
Terry Christian.
Yeah. It's Anthony H. Wilson's. It's Tony Wilson's. It would have been his 76th birthday today.
Oh.
The man of Manchester.
Oh,
If you've ever seen the film 24-Hour Party, people, you know how important Tony Wilson is to the to the good folk of Manchester. But yeah, Chrissy is saying the bigger question is, where is the estimated 175 billion raised by the tariffs gone? It certainly hasn't benefited ordinary Americans. They all got $2,000 each, didn't they?
No, they were supposed to. No one got sent it, did they? No, I don't think so.
Do you hear about the British couple who accidentally gave birth? Did you hear about the British couple who accidentally gave birth 2 months early when they were in America? And they got hit with a doctor's bill, a hospital bill of $200,000.
$200,000, yeah.
And their insurance company refused to pay out.
America, fuck yeah.
This is why when you get international travel insurance, it costs more to go to America than it does to go to fucking Somalia. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
America.
Diz says he just wants people to think he has a social life.
Terry Christian. I'm sure he's got more of a social life than I do. That's for sure.
God, I'm here every week, mate. Pretty much. You know. On my own sometimes, but no. Thanks for joining me. I genuinely thought it would just be me tonight. So thanks for coming on.
No, my friend said he might stick around until about 10, but right. Yeah, he decided to crack on a little earlier than that.
So, did you see the photo of the year from last night of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor in the back of the car?
I used it as a meme in my stories, actually, on Instagram. It's literally
it looked like he'd just seen like the devil's cock, didn't he?
Yeah.
It seemed, that is going to go down.
Such a good way.
It's going to be a photo of the year. Absolutely,
me taking another week off. Oh, 100%. I screenshotted it off someone's Instagram. And I made my own little story of it, saying me taking another week off to make sure my mental health is better to go back to work.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite amusing, and I didn't get as many chuckles as I thought I would. I'm very upset. But yeah. I thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, this is going to be funny. Like, this is me.
Apparently, although misconduct of public office, which is what Andrew's been arrested for, is quite a difficult offence to prove. That they think that he's, because there's about 6 different bloody police forces all looking for charges against him or gathering evidence against him, and it's likely that there'll be other offences added to that. So there might be a slew of things that he's actually brought to book for. One of them might be the fact that it seems that he may have facilitated a flight of the Lolita Express to bring young women, possibly 2 young women, as in like that they are too young, rather than there being 2 of them, to the UK, which would be sex trafficking, but on Epstein's plane. And if they can prove that, then he's in a lot of trouble. But it is fascinating, isn't it, that he's been arrested, and it looks like Mandelson might be feeling his collar felt, having his collar felt by the long arm of the law anytime soon. But over in America, it's like, oh, it's fine. Trump is there going, "Oh, these files absolutely exonerate me."
Wasn't that hysterical? That whole meandering weave bullshit.
Oh no! Oh
He
no!
pulls
What
out
happened,
his
Scott?
plane.
Come back!
This is really bad for the royal family, but I've been exonerated.
Yes, yeah, he's been exonerated somehow. I really don't think he has.
That was the thing. Yeah. He he's on his plane. He's sitting there going, "Yeah, this is really bad for the royal family. It's just really bad. It's just bad." But I've been exonerated. And it was like, who exonerated you? You exonerated you. No one else did. Do you know what I mean?
This is interesting. This is
about
the data set from the files. There don't seem to be any files from the years 1999 to the year 2001. There were over 8 million files. They've released only 300 of them, and there is a big gap in those years from 1999 to 2001 when Trump and Epstein were hanging out with each other the most.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
So that face.
I'm sorry, guys. My Wi-Fi is. I don't know what's going on. It's killing me. It's killing me. It kills me every time Graham complains.
Can you turn down the resolution? Can you go off HD or something?
Do you think that's what it is? Do I look very on my screen? I don't look particularly clear. Like it looks very HD to me, but I'll try. I'll give it a go.
No, I mean like make it less. Make it go.
Yeah.
Throw it out as standard definition. Doesn't matter. We remember what you look like.
No, I know.
It's just
most of these guys don't even want to see me really.
Charcoal relief. Tim Ballum, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. So did Epstein evidence of pegging rumors? I don't know about pegging. I know about the fact that
HD's off actually.
He's a sweaty nonce. Fat Spicer, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. That's very kind of you. That face, did Andy get the glove stroke spoon treatment?
Is that better for you, Graham? Do you like this resolution better, or do you the ratio? Do you think that helps, or
no? Because that's 4:3. Yeah, that's better. No, 4:3. No, just 16:9, please. We couldn't get Hannah to go 16:9 the other day on her iPhone. It was because iPhone's native resolution is 4:3 because iPhones were made in 1992.
Yeah. But I have nothing on in regards to my appearance. Like I'm not touching up my appearance. I'm not just
But what about your signal? Or whatever. Are you using your phone to access the internet via the internet by your wireless?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then it's using some of your bandwidth, so it might be a bandwidth problem.
All right,
that could be it. If you've got lots of things using the internet, lots of.
It's just the two things. It's just this and the.
The other thing is the microwave. If anyone turns the microwave on, that usually fucks up your Wi-Fi. Miss
I don't think it's the microwave.
Miss Paula Thomas, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Misconduct in public office would be a lot easier to prove when the Hillsborough Bill becomes law, but only for offences committed after it becomes law. Yeah, absolutely. Vendetta says, see my message above.
Whatever that was.
Jamila is very lovely and she's really good in that. Okay, yep, got you. Ms. Paulsop says travel insurance to the US is inflated because of healthcare costs. Yeah, absolutely it is. Sorry, I couldn't find your message, Vendetta. If you want to write it again. Interesting. That's something that's been used for decades safely. Question mark. I don't know. What's been used for decades safely? Dildos. They are saying Trump is wondering why the Queen didn't pardon nonce Andrew. Oh my God. I got pecked at by a goose, I think it was. I was 9 years old. There you go.
I think you're right there. That is the middle of a conversation that was happening previously.
Yeah. Graham Price says this is what Trump does. He just says things that he wants to be true, and he's saying the words he wants the world to hear. Trump exonerated, doesn't matter if it's true or not. Yeah. You're very right about that, Graham. But I mean, the fact that he's just come out with a press conference and gone, yeah, the Supreme Court said I'm not allowed to do that, the whole tariff thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a bunch of tariffs. New 10% global tariff.
Yeah, right. This is all right. So you were kind of explaining this to me, right? Because again, I don't really understand in regards to, does he keep the same tariffs that are on now?
No.
Right. So, the Cambodia is 34% and the Somalia is 16% or whatever. All that's gone.
Yes.
And he has just done a blanket 10% on everybody.
Yeah. Section 122 of the 1974 Trade Act allows the president to impose levies up to 15% for 150 days on imports from all countries before needing approval from Congress. So that's what he's announced. In anticipation of today, Erica York, the vice president of the federal tax policy at the Tax Foundation, has crunched the numbers. By her calculations, the 10% tariffs on the same goods that face the now illegal IEEPA tariffs, which have been struck down by the Supreme Court, would replace 56% of the revenue raised over 150 days. But that doesn't account for the money that's got to be paid back from the tariffs that he shouldn't have taken.
So it's going to be a lot of money that he has to pay back.
Well, this is the thing. All these individual companies that have been affected by tariffs are going to have to prove they've been affected by tariffs in a court of law and then claw the money back from the
There'll be hundreds
government.
of companies.
Yes, hundreds of court
cases.
Of
thousands.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what I think is really behind Trump? I don't necessarily think it's the aliens or the pedos or the Saudis or the Russians. Do you know who it is? It's the fucking lawyers. Think about how much money fucking lawyers in America have made over the last few years because of Trump. All his fucking court cases, all the people suing him suing all these people. They're just raking it in. Because all the lawyers in the country got together and said, let's make the biggest twat in the world president. Why would we want to do that? Because we'll make fuckloads of money, guys. We'll make so much coin. Jesus Christ, we'll be swimming in it like Scrooge McFuck. Anyway, so yeah. If the new tariffs were applied across the board with no exceptions, it would raise more than the tariffs that he already had put on in the first place. But it's only for 150 days, and then he has to ask Congress's approval. One of the weirdest things he said was he was surprised at the ruling, and I think that they knew that this was going to happen. Like everyone but Trump knew this was going to happen. So much so that the stock market didn't even take a knock today because he knew this was coming. The Dow ended up 0.4% up. The S&P gained nearly 0.7%, and the Nasdaq that went up by 0.9%. Or the Nasdaq Composite. So, I mean, they just went, yeah. Taco. Trump always chickens out. But we've got the State of the Union address on Tuesday, and usually the Supreme Court justices turn up for that. I don't think 6 of them are going to be turning up for this. For that.
Oh, I would just. I hope they do, just for fun. Do you know what I mean? Like it just hi. You explain this to the nation. I'm here. Hi.
But you know what he's like? He's like, I made you. You'll be nothing if it wasn't for me. I gave you the job. You're supposed to do what I say.
You can't say that in front of the country, though. Like, you can't say that in the State of the Union address.
Why does he do this thing with his mouth? I think it's because he's a predator. You're one ugly motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? He's like this all. I hate the way his face just. I hate that
He's got a small mouth. He always has.
Like fucking Pop.
That's exactly it, right?
Fucking horrible, man. They're so fucking horrible. And like all these people who like make excuses for him. I was watching one of those. I don't know. It was a debate. It was probably one of those twatty Jubilee debates where they had like 20 people who are twats turning up and shouting at like one person. And it was this woman who was just like, I don't care.
Kids that just
I don't care what he's done. I don't care. And she kept asking the question over and over again. Like, if he did all these bad things, why isn't he in jail? And the guy's going, because he got elected president and he stopped all the investigations into himself. He stopped all the judicial proceedings into himself. And then, like, literally 30 seconds later, but why isn't he in jail? And he went, I've just explained to you. And he had to do this over and over again in the space of like a 10-minute fucking debate. And I was like, is she not all there? Is she like, did she get into like the chamber?
It's
like in The Fly, but with a goldfish.
Yeah. I mean, this is the cult of it. This is when we talk about MAGA being a cult, you know,
who are you?
They're brainwashed almost in a way.
Who are you? So I'm doing an impression of a MAGA voter. The tariffs against the US still stand, says Tim Ballard. Which they do. So everyone who's put tariffs in against the US, but they've done it legally in their country through legal means, they get to stay.
Yeah.
But I also get the impression that people in Europe, people in China, people in Japan and other countries that didn't really retaliate much against Trump's tariffs kind of knew this was coming.
I mean, this is what you say. People knew that it was coming, right? Because for you, you automatically you're always of the opinion that, okay, well, as far as Trump's concerned, Trump's going to do what he wants. No one's going to say anything, and the Supreme Court is just going to allow him to do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
I think this time you've actually been proved wrong.
yeah.
And I'm not saying that's a. I'm not trying to dig at you for that.
No, I'm fairly surprised. I mean, it especially as it was a 6-3. It was a 6-3 judgment. It was. I mean, if it had been a 5-4, okay, whatever. But it was 6-3. So that's at least two of those conservative judges that he put in place saying, "Nah, fuck off."
I'm looking at the chat, Graham.
Yeah.
I think we had a confetti.
We do have a confetti. I was just getting ready. I was pouring out a little bit more. Ram dum dum.
I'm ahead of you now.
I know.
But
it's good though. I want Phil to do that because
first.
Do you know what? The super chat comes up and I go, all right, I think to myself, I'll address that once Phil shuts up. And honestly, he just keeps talking and I keep going, and then he keeps talking about, and I go, and then he keeps talking, and I go, and then about literally half an hour later, I just go, thanks Viper Scott for that super chat from half an hour ago. Viper Scott, thank you very much for the £2 super chat, which does, as quite rightly pointed out by our tamed American Scott Williams here, it triggers our confetti. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's all good. And also, Viper there saying, Graham having a drinky poo. Yeah, having a drinky poo. Because, someone's got to. It's been honestly, mate, I'm just glad for the win. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's just like every time we get even if it's a little win, even if it's an incomplete win, and Prince Twatface wasn't actually, charged with anything. He was just arrested, wasn't charged, but he still got arrested.
Huge thing, though. I mean, for
and
a
it was on his birthday
to be arrested by the common people.
It was on his birthday. It was on his birthday.
I know. You really got joy out of that. But what
they could have waited. They could have waited. What?
Yeah, I know. They literally. It's almost as if they planned it.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they did.
Maximum. Impact. Yeah. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, for a royal to be arrested by the common people, that's crazy. But then when you think about it, right? Everything's the royal constabulary of. The police are. In some way under the crown, right?
Yes, they are. No, they are.
So literally, his brother had him arrested.
Yes, that's it. That is absolutely it. That is absolutely it. On the helmets, they have. Well, they used to have ER, now they have CR, don't they, for Charles Rex? Yeah.
Because literally, his brother had him arrested.
Yeah. And also, his brother put out a statement where he didn't refer to him as his brother. He went. No. He went, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, whoever the fuck he is. This criminal.
This criminal in my family. Right? He's a friggin' wrongin'. And he's gonna go sit in a cell for a little while and think about what he's done.
Yeah.
But when we think about it, Graham, what's gonna come of it? I mean, do you see a trial here? Do we see
Yeah.
I don't.
Really?
See.
No, I'm hoping.
I honestly, I see the charges being dropped.
Why? Why did you say that? Is that because
he's a royal?
You spent too much time in America.
The institutions will close rank.
When was the top royal last arrested?
I don't think there was. Wasn't it? I heard something along the lines of Charles the First.
Charles the First. Yeah,
he was hung, wasn't he?
I think they chopped his head off.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because we were
And we
so good like that
we
as
had the little
people.
civil war. We had
Yeah.
which was a bit uncivil, but there you go. But yeah, so no, I think that they're going to go through the whole thing of arresting him. I think that they feel like they've got enough evidence already to take this further. Hopefully, they'll find something. They looked at the Royal Lodge in Windsor. They looked at this place in Norfolk. I don't think they're going to find any extra evidence, but I think all they need to prove at the moment is that the emails that they have, because they were released by the Department of Justice in America, and they've looked at it and gone, he's obviously given state secrets to his mate Epstein. They're not trying to do him on child trafficking charges yet, which would be much harder to prove, I think. But I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go next, but I would like to see it go to trial. Maybe he'll change his plea. Maybe he'll just say, yeah, I did it. I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. And he can spend the rest of his days looking at a wall in a jail cell and thinking about what he's done.
He will never look at a wall in a jail cell. He will live in
We're not in America now, young man. This isn't America where you can just buy your own flavour of justice. This is Britain.
He is not going to Pentonville, prison. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going, he's going to go somewhere nice. He's going to go somewhere nice.
Failure of imagination. Hello, it's Lee. Or is it Mike? Hello. Can you hear us?
Literally says Mike in the corner of his screen.
I know.
Hello.
Hi.
Lee.
Hi, Lee. How you doing?
Definitely. Yeah, I can. Oh, I was using Mike.
You look like you're about to jump. Don't do it.
Let me fix that.
Right. Is that the actual view, or are we green screening Stockport?
Stockport interchange, mate. That's where you go to change.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
He decided that he didn't want to do that anymore.
Okay. I love the way I'm just like, yeah, just drop into the show. And it's like, maybe we should do a tech check before we drop into the show. I'm sure Lee will be back with us at the moment. We could hear him a little bit.
I think he was trying. I think he was trying real hard.
Okay, we've got a load of super chats. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah, you might as well be done while Mike's sorting his stuff out.
While Mike's getting his shit together. One Angry Pagan says Scaramucci, who just reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody every time I see his name. Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango? On Trippers says era of Trump is dying, says one Angry Pagan. I hope so. I hope he's dying. I mean, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that, Mike. I hope he's dieting. Dieting. I said dieting. Oh, by the way, I found that if I say out loud, my name is Graham, spelled Graham, for the rest of the time in the subtitles, they'll actually spell my fucking name right. Farsight, thank you very much for the 100 Swedish krona. Thank you very much for your krona. That's very kind of you. The horrors of the Epstein files have really got me down lately. Did anyone see the diary of the child who was writing in cold, not to be found out, just horrors beyond your imagination? Yeah, Farsight, there's some really fucking grim stuff in there. And the fact that hardly anyone who is being mentioned in the fucking files is actually getting the book thrown at them. They're just being, invited to have a friendly conversation with Congress, maybe. And Trump's claiming that he's completely exonerated by it. There's lots of really grim stuff there. We're talking about hundreds of girls and women abused by this disgusting creep who ran a paedophilic sex ring. That's the QAnon the right. QAnon the right, Scott.
Oh, yeah. But they don't believe it was Trump. Yeah.
Miss Paula Thomas, £10 super chat. Thank you very much. I suspect it would have been 5-4 the other way if Barrett or Gorsuch had voted the other way. The Chief Justice always wants to write a majority opinion. Yeah, I agree. Darian the Star, being a star again, £10 super chat. Thank you. Charles I arrested in 1649. Mind you, in medieval times, royal brothers got arrested from time to time. They did. And royal nephews sometimes just got, fucking murdered in the fucking tower for being annoying.
Those two brothers that got murdered in the tower, right?
Yes, by Richard III, because they were a threat to his blood, to his claim. He had a little bit of a tenuous claim on the throne, of England. But then Henry VII, who was Henry VIII's dad, he had an even more tenuous claim. He was he was like a third, fifth cousin, 7 times removed or something. But what he did was he married Elizabeth of York, and he brought the two houses of the Battle of the War of the Roses together because he was a Lancastrian. He married the Yorkist lady, and they made the Tudor rose, which is a combination of the red rose of Lancashire and the white rose of Yorkshire.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You get history lessons here and everything. You can tell me something about the American history, but you don't have to, because you fuckers have made a fucking film about every burp, fart, and whistle any American has ever done since the birth of the universe.
That's because there isn't much there. It's only 300 years. Do you know what I mean? And let's calm down here for a second as well, because the British have done a very similar. They've done a lot of movies that. Well, I always think like the excessive amount of films about the Second World War.
Yes, almost like the excessive number of films about the Wild West, which only lasted for about 3 years in real life, but in Hollywood land it lasted 100 years.
It's literally a genre.
Yeah.
The Western.
Yeah. Tim Ballon, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Andy will be a Rule 45 nonce. Yep, he'll be on the nonce wing, not on normal communal exercise.
Of course he would. He would be with the nonces and the grasses, yeah.
Yeah, and everyone will know who he is. He won't have a nice time in jail. I'll tell you that now.
Oh,
but he wouldn't have a nice time in a semi-detached house with no servants.
You have to remember, the sex offenders are completely separate.
Yeah, and he'll have to wipe his own arse.
That would be unfortunate. Yeah. Do you think the Queen ever wiped her own butt?
No,
not once.
No, she had a royal swan. She wiped her arse on the swan's neck.
Oh, fuck off.
That's what they do. They have a royal swan. That's why she owns all
the
swans.
Do you remember when the Sun did an expose on the they discovered that the royal family ate out of Tupperware? Do you remember that?
No.
They don't actually use the royal plates all the time. They just kind of eat out of Tupperware half the time because they can't be bothered to do that. To clean all the finery.
Yeah,
we've got 2 people now. What's going on?
Lee Korn is back. Lee Korn returns. Hello, Lee.
Wait a minute. How?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't
know, but he's doubling up his voice. You need to turn off one of your mic inputs because you're echoey. Nearly there.
What is your actual name?
It's Lee Korn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who the fuck is Mike?
That's his brother. That's someone else.
I'm gonna quit.
Scott's terrified. He's going, what the fuck is
going on?
I don't know. But Lee, we can hear you twice. You've got 2 microphone inputs coming in at the same time. So check on your OBS software.
We literally got you as like a fourth.
Check that your desktop audio and your mic stroke aux aren't both on. Because if they're on, then we'll get
he fixed it.
I don't know. Say something, Lee. Lee, speak to us, Lee. Lee. Andy says it's Lee of Borg.
A Borg.
Darian the Star says at Royal Breakfast all the cereals are in Tupperware on the sideboard. That's unbelievable. I would expect them to be in like.
It was a Sun expose.
Wouldn't you want them in like silver plated? Cereal boxes.
You expect really everything to be on finery, right?
Yeah.
The finest.
But you imagine like a box of cornflakes, but it's like embossed. Do you know what I mean? It's made of metal. It's made of silver and it's embossed.
Like Trump. Really cool. Like Trump, everything's gold, right?
Oh no, not gold. Oh no.
You think it would be a fine silver?
That's just That's just 1960s Tim Pop dictator.
All right, but there was, I swear to God, there was an expose. The Sun did it. It was back in the 90s, I think, where it's like it was front page news. The royal family eats out of Tupperware. It's not a lie.
I remember that.
Like bloody animals.
Yeah, see.
Lee's got his audio right. Hey Lee, how you doing?
Yay.
Welcome to the show, all the way from Stockport.
Hello.
In Manchester.
No, it's not in Manchester.
It's Manchester. It's Greater Manchester. Wank, wank, wank. You're the good bit. Does the River Mersey flow through Stockport?
Literally on that picture there at the very bottom.
Yeah, that's the River Mersey.
There.
That's the Mersey.
That bit. No, hang on, it's different on you.
I was trying to turn my glass around before to the bottom. I was like, kept turning it the wrong way.
Yeah, the Mersey goes under there, past there.
It does go under there. Yeah.
It's the other side of the town centre.
So when the Stone Roses were singing about their Mersey paradise, they weren't necessarily singing about Liverpool.
Yeah, they reckon that was about Heaton Mersey, which is a bit.
I believe that Ian Brown wanted it because his mum, his grandmother's from Fazakerley in Liverpool. And apparently the other members of the band weren't too happy about it, so they changed the lyrics from Liverpool's where I belong to River Cool is where I belong, which makes no sense, but whatever. James Horner, thank you very much. Isn't James Horner a composer of music for movies? Nice to have you with us tonight, James. Henry VII had the same claim to the throne as William I. He won the war. Might makes right. Unfortunately, nothing seems to have changed. Thank you very much to James for that. And then we've got Martin Harrow saying, sleep well, Diz, you must be exhausted. So Diz is getting off, but also, before you go, Diz, we've got some more Confetti! Woo! Yeah! Confetti! Everyone's playing. Yeah, that's better. Woo! Confetti! All right. Good night, Diz. Good night, Diz. Sleep well. So, how you doing, Lee? Are you having a good week? Unlike our friend Andrew, who's not.
Well, he's better, obviously, with that, yeah. So,
yeah.
Good
Are
news.
You far from Gorton? Are you far from Gorton and Denton?
Yeah, so actually, this is the reason why it's coming this week. So my dad was born in Gorton, grew up in Gorton, and also lived in Longsight, which grew up in Gorton.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm sorry. Sorry, crap joke. Go on.
In Longsight and June, which are both parts of the same constituency, and my brother lives in Denton, so I think it literally bought Stockport. So my brother says it's mad around there at the moment. Just everybody, just the press, just campaigners, everything. It's like the centre of the universe at the moment with politics. But absolutely mad.
What's your take on it? Do you think Labour are going to squeak it, or do you think that?
I hope. Well, I hope the Greens get it. I'll be honest with you.
Is that to make Starmer sit up and pay attention?
I think there's a bit of that. Yeah, obviously, you don't want the reform in as well. So yeah. I mean, if Labour get in, yeah, great.
What if reform get in and it's because the Greens split the left vote?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are really pissed off with Starmer, aren't they? So
yes,
I don't think there's a lot of Labour supporters, and there's quite a lot of Labour support in that area as well. So I think the Greens hopefully will get in. I don't know. There's some polling I saw which showed like 20%, 20 points ahead, but I don't know if that's true or not. How realistic that polling is.
Well, Phil was going, nah, you can't believe the polls. You know what Phil's like. You can't. There's no reasoning with him. He'd be like, I'm going to use reason. That'd be silly. But yeah, he's a former school teacher. You can't tell. You really can't. Viper Scott says, where's the fucking squeaky tank? Was it? Oh no, yeah. Where's the squeaky tank? Well, do you know what? When I said that, right, when I made that crap joke, I looked for the squeaky tank animation. And I couldn't find it on the list because my list is now full of stupid pictures that I've put on the side of the screen there. So I'm going to delete all those stupid pictures at the side of the screen so I can actually find where the squeaky tank is. But if I do tell a shit joke again at some point in the show, which I may well do, I will definitely put the squeaky tank on there. Darian DeStar, thank you very much for the £10 super chat for Diz to buy the amphetamines so she's awake for the next confetti fall. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'll send that through to Diz. Andrew Ray says, that's what the Queen was like, still following World War II rationing lifestyle. She used to drive down to the shop and post office in her Land Rover. Down to earth, best monarch in British history, says Andrew Ray. Although she did give her son £12 million of taxpayers' money to pay off a woman that he'd never met. And certainly didn't go for pizza for in Woking. Anyway, have you ever gone for pizza in Woking, Lee?
No, I must have forgotten it. Yeah, I might have done, but I might have forgotten it.
I can't remember going for pizza. No, I think I was there once. The really disturbing bit, right? Oh Christ, the Epstein files. There's lots of disturbing bits, but like, it looks like what's her chops? Who's that horrible woman who was married to the horrible man?
That narrows it down a bit.
Sarah Ferguson. Yeah. Sarah Ferguson.
Yeah.
It looks like she was sleeping with Epstein, and she took her girls over there, and I don't know if the girls were like old enough. I just, were they still kids when they went? I don't know. I don't know when they were born. I don't really pay attention to royal shit. But yeah, she was going over with her girls, with her daughters, to this island with this convicted paedophile, a guy who had gone to jail for being a massive fucking nonce, and she takes her children to the island, and she's going about how excited she is to see him again and all this kind of stuff. It's really fucking grim. That's why I didn't want to say that. Wonder if Gary Glitter was her dealer. Is Gary Glitter still alive? Is he still in jail? What's he doing these days?
He's last year he was in jail, I think.
It's like dead or alive.
He kept getting arrested in Vietnam or wherever.
Yeah, he kept getting arrested for
being a massive
noncery. Yeah.
He's in jail in the UK now, I think, you know.
No. I think they put him in jail in. Well, you know what? We have the internet, so let's have a look and see where Gary Glitter is, right? Let's see. Google, where
is Gary Glitter? I'm sure he's in Broadmoor or something. Woke Pizza? Yeah, Woke Pizza.
He's currently in prison in the UK, having been recalled to prison in March 2023 for breaching his license conditions shortly after his release, a 16-year sentence for child sex offenses. His parole bid was denied in 2025, keeping him in custody.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Because he doesn't think he's done anything wrong.
I know.
All of these horrible men, they just run around going, "Oh, I've done nothing wrong. Wasn't me. And you're like,
that's what's annoying. That's what's annoying me is like, nothing's happening apart from the Andrew thing, and even that's really not. You know, they haven't done him for anything sexual.
No.
You know, any dodgy stuff like that. It's for sharing secrets or whatever. You know.
But is that because it's easier to prove that? Because the police aren't going to waste their time unless they know they can bring a case against it. Because this is a very, very high profile person, and you know, if you shoot at the king, you better not miss.
Probably. But
Al Capone got done on tax evasion. People keep mentioning this.
But in the States, they haven't done anybody, have they?
No,
they haven't gone after anyone. Like someone said, the only person who's been done for it is a woman.
Yeah, but then she did organise a lot of the fucking.
She did, but I'm not forgiving her. But saying that she didn't deserve it or anything. But there's no men have gone to prison for it. Well, Epstein did go to prison, but he was whatever happened to him.
So Lex Wexner, who was mentioned a lot in the Epstein files, he's being questioned, and his attorney was caught on a hot mic apparently this week, telling him, "I'll fucking kill you if you answer another question with more than 5 words."
Jeez. So his attorney said that too.
His attorney whispered that in his ear. Like, basically, shut the fuck up, stop talking, you stupid old man. But yeah, he's up to his neck in it. There was a guy who was in charge of some Casey Weisenberg, is it? Who's had to resign? He's left it. He did publicity.
Casey Wasserman.
Yes, that's the one.
He's had to resign.
Yeah, he's gone. He's resigned. He's left. He's left.
He left the whole thing.
I don't know. I just said that.
It's his company.
Yeah, he's left his own company. Casey Wasserman.
Me.
He's resigned.
He said he deeply regrets it. Following the release of the files, multiple figures in politics called for his resignation from the 2028 Olympic Organizing Committee, including. Oh shit. Okay. Despite calls for his resignation, the committee stated that he would continue to lead, and his relationship with Epstein and Maxwell did not go beyond what has already been publicly documented. So yes, he is still the supreme leader of Wasserman.
Oh no, that wasn't that up to do with the 20? He was involved in the 2028.
No, what the news he had right? He's had to sell his music division.
Yes.
Which he was in, he bought the Coda agency from
agency. That's
he bought the Coda agency and
because Chapel Roan left last week, didn't she?
Yeah, right. So Chapel Roan left, Orville Peck left. There were quite a few musicians who were abandoning
Casey Wasserman forced to sell his talent agency following
the
Epstein
talent,
life.
music. So he's had to sell that, which is well, it was kind of there you go.
Yeah. Also, Billy Steinberg died this week, and hardly anyone mentioned it because no one knows who he is. He was the guy who wrote "Like a Virgin" for Madonna. He also wrote "Don't Care About Us" by Tattoo. He wrote "True Colors" by Cyndi Lauper. He wrote what else? It's some of the biggest fucking songs ever written. Eternal Flame, the Bangles, and latterly Atomic Kitten. I Touch Myself by the Divinals. What a song. I Stand By You by the Pretenders. I Drove All Night, which was recorded by Roy Orbison and then re-recorded by Cyndi Lauper. Just a phenomenal writer of fucking amazing songs. And he passed away at the age of 76, I think. We also lost this week. We lost Boo Radley. We lost old Tom Hagen.
This is the Boo Radley. Was he the leader of the Boo Radley the band?
No, that's Martin something. No, the Boo Radley is a character in To Kill a Mockingbird, who was played by Robert Duvall, who died this week.
Oh, Robert Duvall, yeah.
AKA THX1138 for us Star Wars nerds. One Angry Pagan says, £5 super chat, thank you. Have you seen China's supercritical CO2 power generator Chowton 1? Incredible feat of engineering. I wonder how it could be utilised. No, I've not seen that. Supercritical CEO? No, CO2.
I saw something about that the other day. It's they've managed to. I can't remember how it works, but yeah.
Why is it supercritical? Does it come along and go that haircut shit? Is that how it's supercritical? Supercritical is fluid state of carbon dioxide. Squeaky tank. I've got it now. There you go. It can go across the screen. Supercritical carbon dioxide is a fluid state of carbon dioxide where it's held above its critical temperature and critical pressure. Woo! That sounds quite cool. Maybe you can use CO2 for something fucking useful for a change instead of, destroying the planet, which is what it's usually used for. And Tim Ballum is reminding us for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but Tim wants to remind us of that video of RFK and Kid Rock taking their clothes off together and being in a gym.
What the fuck was that about? That was internet trolling on the highest level.
Did that make you straight?
It'll take a hell of
You're
a
like,
lot
that's it, I'm done with men. It was the weirdest. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
I saw memes with Cokeback Mountain and stuff like that.
Bareback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, there's Cokeback Mountain as well.
Cokeback Mountain. That's about right.
I saw a scientist, American scientist, being interviewed this week talking about RFK Jr. And he said, "Do you know what though? What they're doing, this crusade against ultra processed food, it's actually really good because too many Americans, eat 50% of their diet is this super processed food. It causes all kinds of problems, not just gastric problems, but also cancers and things like that." And it's good that they're trying to raise awareness of it and move people away from it. Also, there's a battle going on in MAGA at the moment between the ultra health people who want them to stop spraying the crops with whatever version of Monsanto fucking Roundup they have these days, and Donald Trump himself, who's like, no, spray them with chemicals, spray them all the chemicals. I want all the chemicals. And he was saying, this is good stuff. This is good stuff to do. And unfortunately, it's all being absolutely fucked to death by the fact that they're on a big anti-vax fucking drive, and all the people that they're going to save from not eating shite. They're going to kill from fucking measles.
Yeah.
God rarely gives with both hands. Anyway, so yeah, there's all sweaty men. Ooh, says Andy. Yeah. It's like RFK Jr., he sounds so grim, doesn't he?
Difficult to take him seriously when he's talking about health, when he talks like that. And he looks like that.
It's so hard to take him seriously when he sounds like he is literally on his deathbed. And it is crazy. It is crazy that people are taking health advice from someone who sounds like that. It's nuts to me.
He sounds like he's gone beyond his deathbed. He sounds like a zombie. Like when the zombies come back to life and they're trying to talk. And
reanimated.
Yeah, no.
You know, because all their vocal cords have been fucked.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess. Yeah.
But do you know what I hate about him, right? He's one of these motherfuckers, right? You know when you see these old sort of rock stars who've got clean, right? And they go and they're there with all their fucking tattoos and they're, you know, and they're sort of like this, they've eaten a granola and they're like, yeah, man, don't do the drugs, don't drink. I did it all. I fucked all the women, I took all the drugs, I drank all the drinks, but just don't do it, right? Don't do it, because you know I'm clean and sober now. And I'm like, oh, so you got to do it,
but no one else can now.
But no one else can.
Yeah.
That is more likely to make me want to do drink and drugs than if he just, you know, continued on living the fucking life of a fucking Hellraiser.
I guess so. You know, when it comes to rockers, I mean, the most unapologetic one died of natural causes, which was Lemmy, yeah. So, it's quite amusing that the one guy who, you know, was you know one of the biggest partiers there ever was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's like I partied when I was young, and I don't think young people should party now. And I'm like, fuck off. And that's what Robert K. fucking F. Jr., whatever his name is, does in America. He's just like, yeah, I took all the drugs, but don't eat margarine because you'll die. I'm like, my God. He's got the face of a man who's definitely, you know, snorted cocaine out of the anus of a skunk.
No, don't eat margarine, but drink unpasteurized milk.
Oh yes,
that insanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, that's only because like these people are children, right? So there was a friend of a friend that I used to know in Australia, and when they were growing up, they were never allowed sweets, any sweets at all, any fucking sweets, right? Because their mum and dad thought that they couldn't, you know, it was a bad thing to have sweets. Once they went to university at the age of 18, right, all they did was eat sweets because they've been denied it all that time. And they were like, fuck you, I'm going to eat all the sweets I can. And they got really overweight and had sort of real health problems and diabetes problems in later life as a result of their parents not letting them have sugar when they were kids. So they were like, all right, once I'm an adult, I've got to stop my face with it. And it's a bit like that. In America, unpasteurized milk is illegal for some fucking reason. So they can't have a bunch of European cheeses. Blue cheeses are illegal over there. And so it's just a case of like, well, you've told me I can't have this, so I'm going to drink all this unpasteurized milk. And I'm like, that's something a child must do.
I saw a picture of someone who put a photograph of like from a grocery store in America where they were selling whole milk, like unpasteurized milk, with a big late warning label on it saying this is not fit for human consumption as it hasn't been pasteurized and may contain bacteria. And it's like, but they're still selling it in the grocery store.
Yeah.
And people buying it. It's mental.
Yeah. That is mental. Because
it won't happen to them. I mean, these people cannot conceive of their own fucking mortality. They just
good. Let them go. Fuck it. Darwinism in full effect. You know.
Talking of being invincible, another bit of good news today: universal fucking basic vaccination. Did anyone hear about this?
Oh, I saw about that. Yeah, I didn't read that.
Universal vaccine. Okay, so this...
Oh, the cold and flu and COVID.
Coughs, flu.
Yeah.
Could protect against allergies and therefore asthma. And it's going to be something that you take once every 3 months. And if it works in humans, I mean, this is very early stages, so don't get too excited. But like, if it does work in humans, it will mean that science has just discovered a cure for the common cold.
Yeah.
A cure for the common cold. Can you believe that? Wayne! Yeah!
Crazy.
How you doing, Wayne? This is amazing. I thought I was going to be here on me Todd all night. Hey, yeah, Wayne, how you doing? You good? You can't hear us. We can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Milk and more.
Can you hear me now?
Hello!
Yeah.
Oh, geezer! Oh, geezer!
Wayne, you slag.
You fucking slag!
slag.
Oh, diabolical! I need to get like a pop-up that says diabolical when Wayne comes on. How you doing, mate? We were just
fantastic.
talking about milk, and then you appeared like
Is
fucking
that
Candyman.
funny?
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh, mate, there's a wrestler whose tagline, say his name and he'll appear. I believe
Yes.
it's Joe Hendry.
So you say milk 5 times into the webcam, and Wayne
my
will
mate
magically
will
appear with milk.
Yeah. Milk in me tea.
Are you how's it going tonight? Are you old enough to remember the dancing milk bottles? The advert with the dancing milk bottles?
Just about, yeah. In fact, my first year of infant school was the last year that we actually got milk before Maggie came and had it away.
Took away the free milk.
I had milk and a little biscuit that had a picture of a cow on it.
Mm.
That's what you used to get. You used to get milk
Oh,
and a biscuit.
yeah.
Remember the picture of the cow? There was like a couple of cows. It was like rectangular.
Malted milks.
Yeah, malted milk. Yeah.
Amazing. They're my
Milk,
favourite
yeah.
biscuits. They do them with chocolate underneath now.
The malted milk chocolate biscuits are the best
Oh,
biscuits.
yeah.
Literally,
Oh,
I don't even know
chocolate
how one
hobnob.
goes.
Whoa,
Not
no.
even a thought.
Right.
Malted
No,
milk
no,
chocolate. Yeah.
I am going to take umbrage with that because there is no better biscuit than the chocolate hobnob.
I think it's on a par. I'd say it's on a par.
It may be on a par. but
Listen, I love my hobnobs. I absolutely fucking adore them, but
I love a knob too.
they are
but at the end
nothing
of the day,
compared
malted
with an
milk chocolate,
Australian Anzac biscuit. Like it's
They
as
are
though
good
like
too.
it does feel to me like hobnobs are kind of failed Anzacs.
Hang on a minute. So where would you have had an Australian biscuit, Graham?
In Australia.
Oh, well, anyway,
have you been
crowbarred
there?
in your travels, eh?
Well, Vendetta 100 9000 even is saying if you say milky in a mirror, Wayne turns up and calls you a cunt from behind you.
Yeah, but what I do is I rest me
Oh
chin
no, we killed
on your-
Lee! Lee's fallen out the window! Lee! Come back! Shit! He's got the
What
way
I do
of
is I
that
creep
fucking
up behind you,
CEO.
rest me chin on your left shoulder and just go, oi, oi.
Oi, oi. What happened to Lee? Lee, come back. Oh, did I say something offensive? About Mancunians?
My green screen
Gentlemen.
collapsed.
Oh no! His green screen's collapsed. He's
you
back.
go.
He's back. It's all right.
Let's
Tim
get some
Ballum
strong
has just
mistake.
dropped £5 in the super chat fund. Looks like a van attack on the 23rd, 24th this month. SFO closed for non-military aircraft for part of those 2 days for staging US military aircraft. So thanks for the super chat, my friend, and I'm sorry that that's...
No, did he get that? Did he get that from the news or did he get that from the Poly Market prediction site? Because that seems to be where.
Yeah, it's where everyone gets their news from. We don't have news anymore. We just have statistics. We're like the statistical probability of things happening, and we have like a little...
It seems to be that because every time something
machine
major
comes
happens,
out,
you
gives
go
us
on
a
that
ball.
Poly Market.
Gives us a
and
ball.
they've
What's going to
predicted
happen
it
in the
already.
future? Yeah, just like in Minority Report, we get a ball. Consult the balls. That's what I say.
Like foundation.
Yes.
Foundation.
Yes, which Minority Report might have robbed. But I don't know what was written first because Minority Report was based on a book by Philip K. Dick, wasn't it? Which was probably called "We Can See the Future and We Know You're Guilty" wholesale or something. He wasn't very good with titles of books. Philip K. Dick. He gave his
Have
books
you
silly titles.
covered Trump's abortion of a reaction to the higher court yet?
Yeah.
We may have mentioned it. He said he's got it. That's it. He's taking his toys. He's taking his football. He's going home.
I was watching it live. I was watching Brian Taylor Cohen's coverage of it, and I was sitting and he kept everyone waiting. I was sitting there watching the live stream, man. And Mrs. Ash, she's like, "Can you go and watch this upstairs?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." And when he just came out just wanting to slap everyone.
Yeah, he called the judges a disgrace to our nation.
Yeah.
I mean, the judge
Takes one to know one.
I mean, how many did he appoint? Is it 5? He
No,
appointed in total.
Three. So
3.
there's 9 on the bench, and he appointed 3
Yeah,
of
he
them.
appointed 3.
Yeah.
But I think there's only what, 2 that are slightly left of centre.
There's 3. There's 3 that are left of centre, and then there's 6 who are.
No, but I think one of the
MAGA
so-called
wings.
left of centre ones might as well be.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
What a
Oh,
time
God
to be
bless
alive.
America. Scott, why have you inflicted this upon us?
Oh, it's not Scott's
I love
fault.
how I'm
Leave
always
Scott
blamed for everything
alone.
Americans do. It's so weird, right? If you were in America, right, and I was having a conversation with you, like, Wayne, why have you made Keir Starmer do that? I mean, it sounds crazy,
Wayne.
doesn't it?
No, you can blame me for old Andrew.
Hey, listen. I'm from Liverpool, so I'm happy to take the blame for anything that happens in Liverpool, but also I'm happy to take the credit for the Beatles and when Liverpool wins something, which is funny because I'm an Evertonian, so do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, how's that working out for
Teddy
you?
bear in here. Why is Teddy in this? What's Teddy doing in this? I'm gonna have to just go and rescue Teddy. I'll be back in a moment. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Hang on.
So what else have you covered in my absence?
That's a good question.
I can't remember now.
Don't know.
Is that long ago?
Paying attention.
Have you not been taking notes, sir?
No,
I don't know. Hang on. I did have an article up a minute ago. Where's it gone now? We lost it. About Epstein was asked by somebody told to invest in EMI because he'd get access to lots of pussy.
Really?
Into EMI?
Yeah.
The music
record company.
The record company?
Yeah.
Are they still even going?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think so.
How are record companies even
scaled
lasting in this day and age?
down from what it once was, though, I think. Yeah.
Let's even find it again.
Because I remember years ago, ripping out their offices in Hammersmith. One of my
really? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to work I used to work on that road on Brook Green, and
Yeah.
I worked for Virgin Megastores, and that their offices were in like an old schoolhouse which was across the road. And when I worked, working there, obviously we would deal with EMI because we would buy a lot of stuff from EMI to stock in the stores, and I used to literally walk the payment to them over the road.
Hoping to see a famous.
So sorry.
Hoping to see a famous.
We'd see a famous every so often. Yeah, you'd see someone come in and out, or you'd see a car waiting, or something like that. Yeah.
I wore an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. Anyway, so we just go down memory lane. Sorry, I've just come in the middle of this.
We're talking about EMI, the record company. And
EMI.
So David Stern,
yeah,
who was an associate of Epstein, he was suggested to in an email, one of these ones that's come out, in investing in EMI as a music industry is related to P, basically. Troubled industry, but related to P. EMI needs approximately $190 million to survive, or maybe taken on by Citigroup. And he basically wanted, and he asked if Epstein asked, he was interested and asked whether they needed help from Peter Mandelson. He was a Secretary of State for Business Secretary for the UK at the time. So yeah, he was basically Stern asked Epstein to get involved with EMI because it would give him access to P.
Wow.
What's P?
The female cat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, a female lady part that sounds like a cat.
Oh, what Trump likes to grab.
Yeah.
And brags about it. But it's all right because he didn't go to jail, so obviously he's innocent.
I don't know.
It's all right. He's a star. They let you do it.
You're famous.
What a guy. What a guy.
So we're going to have a war with
Can you grab
Iran.
one of those, though? They're all tucked in. You can't really grab them.
But how big your hands are.
Well, I mean, It's all tucked in. You can't grab it.
I've never actually tried.
I think you put your hand there, which would be rather inappropriate.
You can put your hand on it, but
we really want to go
grab
down?
it. You can't grab it like you could grab a cock, right? You know,
that's true.
You can grab like a dick. You can't grab a vajayjay.
They could have
because they're all tucked in.
They could have a nice big clit, and they could be very excited to see
Oh,
you.
for fuck's sake! Can we change the subject? We're gonna all get cancelled.
What?
We're talking about the female anatomy. Calm down.
Yeah. Are we allowed to do that with an American? Americans get very prudish about this kind of thing.
They do. They don't like talking about willies and minges.
And cunts.
They don't like it.
Apart from Trump and Epstein.
Trump's fine with it. You can just grab it by the pussy. They love it.
But yes, tinfoil hat is just a foil hat is just joined up tinsel, says Andy. Absolutely. I know HMV is alive, but not alive.
Have you been in there recently, HMV?
Yeah.
There's a new HMV. Well, not a new HMV in Liverpool. There is a HMV in Liverpool now, because there was a while when there was no HMV in Liverpool. But now there is.
Yeah, there's one in.
Because the kids are buying records again. I saw someone moaning on TikTok a while ago, and they were moaning about the fact that Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter and all that have loads of different limited editional vinyls, which are all like 60 quid each. And I was like, why are you fucking moaning? Just fucking have it. Do you know what? If a record shop only sells 5 records in the day and 4 of them are Taylor Swift fucking records, they keep people in fucking jobs. And do you know what? I want those record shops to exist. It's like people complaining about these movies that make loads of money. I'm like, I don't care. You don't have to watch them. It's fine. My only objection is when I'm subjected to music I hate against my will and made to forced, like Alex in A Clockwork Orange, to watch a fucking movie I don't want to watch. I don't mind them existing. And I'm not going to spend my life going around going, hey, do you know why I'm great? Because I've never watched this movie.
You know what I don't like about modern music is they've killed the B-side. I used to love buying a CD and getting a B-side or a remix or something like that. And now you don't get any B-sides.
Yeah, you do. You get loads of remixes. Go on Spotify or
no, but what I'm saying is when the whole thing of buying a CD single or a cassette single or something like that, it was you got a B-side.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But now you don't get B-sides.
I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess so. No, you do. You can't. I don't know.
They're not an entity on their own. Do you know what I mean? They're not sort of like. If you think about it, when you buy a single, you just get a single download. But what was a B-side? What was a song that they didn't deem good enough to go on the album, but they'll stick it as a B-side on the single? And some of the best songs are B-sides.
Here's a question for you. Which band had the best B-sides?
Oasis. Easy.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis.
Acquiesce,
Master Plan.
Yeah, Master Plan was a B-side.
Yeah.
What about?
They did a B-sides album, didn't they?
What about Suede?
What about them?
Oh, shut up, you. Sci-Fi Lullabies is one of their best albums, and it's just fucking B-sides.
I think Animal Nitrate's my favourite song of theirs ever.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, their B-sides and rarities. They had 3 volumes of it. That was fucking good. That was really good.
It just sounds dull to me.
Oh,
man with the dullest voice in fucking rock.
I think it was Zane Lowe who was interviewing Nick Cave once, and they had like a very testy interview because he said something about Grinderman being a side project, and it's not a side. And Nick Cave got really antsy about this. He's like, it's not a side project. It's a different thing. You know, the songs for Nick Cave and Bad Seeds is on the piano.
That's just a chalk and. That's a chalk and cheese interview, though, isn't it? Because Nick Cave is not exactly the most energetic man, and you got Zane Lowe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was on that interview with Robert Smith from The Cure, where this girl runs up to him on the red carpet. She's like, "Are you excited to be here tonight?" And he's just like, "Not as excited as you, clearly." Which I always loved. But yeah, Nick Cave just signed off this interview that he did. I think it was with Zane Lowe. I don't want to be casting aspersions on Zane Lowe if it wasn't him. But he just went, listen, Johnny Cash covered one of my songs. And he just left it at that. And I was like, okay, that's a really good comeback. Can't argue with that.
It's a little mic drop. I'm out. See you later. Deal with that.
Carter the Unstoppable Sex Machine had some really good B-sides. They did a B-side album called Starry Eyed and Bollock Naked, which is a great name for an album.
Good name for a band.
Yeah, actually. And Radiohead's first few albums had some really, really good B-sides. And then they decided to just make B-sides. 1998 onwards, that was it. Just B-sides till
what happened to Radiohead? They went so fully avant-garde up their own arse. It was just noise.
Yes. Honestly, the just before Christmas, right, or just after Christmas, I think it was, Radio 6 Music had like a night, and it was just like playing all the Radiohead stuff post 98, and it was shite. I was just sitting there thinking, oh God, I can't listen to a lot of it since nearly fucking 25 years ago now.
Everything after OK Computer was unlistenable as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, same here.
It was absolute shit. And I think people at the time pretended to like it because it was Radiohead.
Yeah.
It was
I so agree. I so agree on that. Because even though the Manics never kind of reached the same heights that since Everything Must Go, but I at least some of the songs that came out after that, if someone said to you, can you sing this song by the Manics that came out, in 1998 or whatever, you could sing it. You could go, well, it goes like this. Here's the melody.
Yeah, if you tolerate this, then your children will be.
Yeah, exactly. But then you ask someone to do a Radiohead song, and they're like,
they couldn't name you a song on In Rainbows.
It's the one that goes.
I challenge people to name songs off In Rainbows. Name the third track. You don't know the name of it. Shut up. You don't like that album, really. No one does. No one did.
I like to imagine that Radiohead were put into some kind of musical vat, and they were split in two, and one bit of it became Muse, and the other bit became Sigur Rós.
Whoa.
What?
Bit nice, my man.
Muse's biggest fan here.
Okay, yeah, all right. So you're telling me they didn't sound like fucking Radiohead when they first started?
No.
What?
Fucking Baby was could have been on the first Radiohead album.
No.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yes, absolutely. Muscle Museum could have.
100%.
Muscle Museum could have been on Pablo
100%.
Or even on the Bends.
It was a fucking great album. It had songs that you could remember and everything. It was really, really good. No one liked anything after OK Computer. No one liked it. No one liked it, and they all pretended to like it.
He's saying it. All I'm doing is agreeing with what this man is saying. He's absolutely right. A huge Radiohead fan here.
My daughter's she's like in the radio. She's in the Radiohead. She's only 13.
One at a time. Lee, go.
My daughter's 13. She wanted to put Radiohead was on, like Creep by Radiohead, and I put it on, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I love this song. I like Radiohead." So I put on Spotify in the car. I put the playlist Radiohead. And you had all the the really good ones off Ben's and OK Computer, and then like you say, it's just noise.
Shite.
Just like this is the same song. Bullshit. It sounds the same, just noise and I don't know,
weird keyboards and shit. It was so. Yeah. Pointless and crap. And they recently toured, didn't they? They did a tour of England, and people went. I had friends who went to the concert and they posted their stories. Radiohead. I was like, if they played anything after the first 3 albums, I would have asked for my money back. I honestly, I would have been like, no, we're not doing this. We're gonna have. It's kind of like Madonna. Right?
Madonna.
Yeah. Anything Madonna. Fussy. Yeah. No, I'm doing birdcage quotes. What I'm saying is American Life, no one liked that shit. These newer albums that she released, right? No one likes any of that shit. All the gay people that bought that shit pretend to like it. No one listened to it after the first 3 weeks. No one, right? Anything she's done after Confessions on the Dance Floor, bullshit. It was all bullshit. All of it. Crap. And then she refused to do a Greatest Hits tour. And then she finally did a Greatest Hits tour and charged everybody $300 to go see it. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not putting a lot of people in work, If you're gigging roadie, then that kind of thing is fucking great.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful.
And especially if they give back to smaller venues, which is something that you're seeing now. There's a surcharge on certain tickets for certain bands, where it's actually given back to small venues around the UK, which is really good. But yeah,
I think it's the antitrust laws that are kicking in America against Ticketmaster and who's the other one? Their secondary sales site.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, Ticketmaster, and they've got a secondary sales site.
Live Nation's the promoter.
Live Nation.
No, Live Nation's the promoter.
They've got a secondary sales site. I know which one you mean, but that shouldn't be legal.
They own Viagogo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, all these big venues have got contracts with Ticketmaster. And
Ticketmaster is its own company, but they are all, but it's under the Live Nation Entertainment umbrella.
Yeah,
and I know that because I used to work for Live Nation, so I was there when it was.
It's all your fault.
No, it really isn't.
Yeah, can we blame you for that then, Scott? Can we blame you just for that one?
No, I think Live Nation take the fucking piss. I mean, literally, I'm not trying to be funny. Why are we all paying £100 to go see a band? This crazy money. Yeah. It's absolutely crazy money. And you're going to fill up. But these kids, they don't know any fucking better. So they go and pay the money. And you're like,
I just thought exactly the same thing. Oh, my God. Bloody kids today paying £400 to go to see a band.
But I didn't pay £100 to see Pantera. Do you know what I mean? I paid like
but it was a very different time back then. Unless a CD was on offer, it was £16.99. That was the proper price of a CD in 1990. £16. The average wage was £2 a fucking hour. You had to work an entire fucking day to afford an album.
What I'm trying to say to you is that when the bands have their own fee, right? But I know how this works because I used to be a promoter rep. So basically, it is all shows. Most of it might have changed since I've done it, but it was all done on usually an 80-20 split. So the artist would get 80% of what the promoter makes on top of their fee. So if the band's asking for a lot in their fee and they're taking 80% of what's left over after the costs, usually the band's making most of the money. The promoter makes a very small percentage. But now I think they're sick of that and they want to make a bigger percentage. So it's very
difficult.
Higher.
It's very difficult for mid-sized bands to make money out of touring.
None of them make money.
Kate Nash is having to have her own fucking OnlyFans in order to get enough money to go on tour. She says it costs her $50,000 to tour in America.
Yeah.
Mm. Right. Anyway, gentlemen, I've got to go because I've actually got to do my job of work.
Okay.
But everyone in chat, I will be in there whilst I'm loading. So say nice things about me, or I'll start banning.
Cheers, Wayne. Wayne, the fastest milkman in the south. All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
We won't forget old Wayne. But yeah, I mean, there is a bit of a law of diminishing returns, which is why Beatles, Queen, that last album, Innuendo, was still pretty fucking good. There's some really fucking classic songs on it, and Taylor Swift, they're keeping up the fucking. They've had loads of fucking albums. They're still pumping out the hits. As far as I'm concerned, most bands 3 albums, and then everything else is a bit. Oh, okay.
But just by the way, Graham Price, Power to the People.
Yes.
He says he thinks Radiohead are ace, and he can name every single song on In Rainbows.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
well done, Graham. I think he is. He's saying Reckoner is the third track on it in Rainbows. I don't want to make Graham write all the fucking songs out from In Rainbows. He could just copy and paste them off Wikipedia.
Exactly. So it's actually a bit of a bullshit question, bit of a bullshit thing to put out to the chat.
I know. I just feel like Radiohead were just such a sound of the 1990s, and yeah, I never connected with their later albums. I never connected with Kid A or
no, we did. Kid A, no one liked that album.
Or Hail to the Thief or In the Rainbows.
No one liked any of them. No one liked them.
But then again, same with Blair. I mean, after maybe the 5th album, 13, was that their 5th album? Was that the 6th album?
I thought that was their last album.
That was 16. No, they did the Magic Whip as well, which was a bit.
Oh, no one listened to
that. And then the latest one was the Ballad of Darien or something.
I have no idea what that
Darren.
is.
which was it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad they're still making music. I did like the new Pulp album that came out last year. More. That's their first album.
You were very excited about that.
25 years. A few good songs on there. Spike Island, Come Alive. So yeah, I mean, but did the Beatles ever create anything after the Beatles that was as good as when they were the Beatles?
Imagine.
Lonely Heart Band. Let It Be. What are you talking about? Yeah,
after the Beatles. After the Beatles.
Lennon.
John Lennon did Jealous Guy, which is a reworking of a song that he wrote when he was
did not like I've Got My Mind Set on You by George Harrison.
That's all right song. It's all right. Imagine
the beautiful frog song.
Yeah, the frog chorus. More like
that one that you play every year at Christmas. That was Paul McCartney.
Oh God! Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah, it's so shit.
He did have quite a few tunes though. Like he wasn't devoid of songs.
No, but Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Although, can we just talk about the fact that the Guns N' Roses cover is better than the original?
Yeah, I'd say I'm not.
Is that blasphemy?
I would not agree. Sorry about that.
And that you're a Scouser as well, Graham.
I know. That's blasphemy where I come from. I'm not going to be able to go home now. How dare you say that cover was better? Fucking MAGA all the way. But yeah, I just... It is a weird thing, like, with music. Because I guess, like, when you're young and you're footloose and you've got this stress of life and trying to find out who you are and what things mean and how the world fits together and just trying to find somewhere to live and people that you can deal with and trying to find a lover and trying to find friends and stuff. And there's so much to discover and there's so much to do. And then you hit the age of 30 and you've made all your money because your first 3 albums were fucking amazing. And then I think you just run out of things to sing about. What do you do after that?
The artistic sort of flair goes away?
Yeah, because I think there's either...
Because you're comfortable.
Yeah, I think there's an edge that desperation gives music, and that's terrible. And also competition. If you think about the way that John Lennon came in with Strawberry Fields Forever, and Paul was like, "Fuck this, I'm writing fucking Penny Lane, you bastard." It was all one-upmanship between the Beatles. You're like, you think that's good? Listen to this. And I think that competition made them push them to the heights. But I don't know. It would be ethical to recreate that experiment.
I don't know. I can't remember who it is now. But when you hear he's a guy that the streets. The guy, I think it's them. There's a few rappers who they come from nothing off the streets or whatever. They're very sort of working class.
Mike Thingy from the streets.
Yeah, and they come. I don't know if it was him. It might be mixed up with someone else. Badly Drawn Boy is a good example. Mike Skinner. Badly Drawn Boy. So the first album, brilliant, superb, and heartfelt lyrics. And the second album is stuff about how difficult it is being. I might be mixing up with some of these songs about how difficult it is being rich and famous. And it's how
it becomes less relatable.
Yeah. And who's the other one? Who's that guy who did Wicked Game? Oh, I can't remember his name. Chris Isaac. Yeah, some of his albums after a few were all about he's out in the Bahamas or Hawaii, and he's just having a great time, and the beach is great and lovely. His first album's really deep, dark love songs, of longing and broken hearts and all that sort of stuff. And then it's just everything's wonderful, It's I think you lose that. I think they lose that once you've made loads of money and comfort, like you say.
Do you know what? Then lean into it like Jimmy fucking Buffett in America. He just did the whole thing about living on fucking tropical islands. That was it. That was his songs, and he just found a niche of singing about living your life, living your best life in the fucking tropics. But yeah, you're right. I think there is an element of grit that you need to make these bands work, and it's why some bands are just one album and that's it. Some manage to get 3 albums out, but there are very few bands out there that consistently manage to make 10, 12, 15 decent fucking albums in a row. It just doesn't really happen.
Like Pearl Jam. They can stop.
They could have stopped after Vitology.
They could have really stopped after No Code, because No Code was just, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah.
The first time I saw them live was the No Code tour. when they played at where did they play? Wembley Arena. They play Wembley Arena.
Oh, they'll sell out an arena now for the rest of their lives. There's no doubt about it. But after No Code was bullshit. They released that Yield. Yield was okay, but I have not listened to anything after that.
But do you think this is the thing with like maybe like the Nirvana, the fact that they made 2.5 great fucking albums. I mean, Bleach was all right, but like Nevermind and User are fucking amazing. And then that was it. Great, cool, see ya. You know, we'd never see them again. Whereas
Bleach was better than In Utero.
The Foo Fighters, so their first album was all right, and the Call of the Shape was fucking brilliant. That was the one that really made them sort of a household name. Learn to Fly.
Learn to Fly, yeah. But see, you missed what I said. Bleach was better than In Utero.
Yeah, I was ignoring you.
Oh.
So I did hear you. But sometimes I just go, no. I'm not even fucking going to argue with this one.
No, it literally was. Bleach was better than In Utero. In Utero had about 3 or 4 Dodgers.
Well, this is why your man from Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl, he doesn't like talking about Nirvana, does he? Because he had a big falling out with Kurt Cobain about the expenses, because they were on a deal where everything was split 3 ways. And then when Nevermind blew up, Kurt Cobain went, no, I'm going to take the lion's share of this because I wrote the songs. And they were like, oh, fair enough, okay. And then he went, yeah, you're going to have to pay me back the money that you've already got. And they were like, what? Fuck off. And so, yeah, that album would have been the last album no matter what happened, I think, at that point. But don't forget, Dave Grohl's not on. He's not on Bleach, is he? He's not the drummer on that.
Yeah, I think he is.
Is he? I thought he just saw Nirvana as like, a band that he was in rather than, his thing.
No, yeah, he was the drum. He was just a. Oh no, you're right. It featured drummer Chad Channing. So yeah, Dave Grohl was.
What was that? I missed what you said. There, Scott.
That you were correct.
I was right. Right. Everything I said. I like it when I say something that seems a bit out there, and someone goes, "What the fuck are you talking about, you ginger twat?" And then they go, "No, look it up."
I think as well there was another guitarist on there as well.
Lee's gone. Lee's fallen off the fucking balcony again. He's got to stop falling off the fucking balcony.
He does.
Steven Spielberg, the director. He's quite famous.
I think I've heard of him.
He directed the first episode of Columbo.
What is this random bullshit you're saying?
It's not bullshit. Look it up. It's true.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, right, where did that come from? Like, there's no... Okay. We're talking about Nirvana. Did Steven Spielberg produce the
Nirvana?
First Nirvana video?
I don't know. I get that bands get a bit pissed off after being together for 30 fucking years, having to play the same old fucking songs every time they play live.
You heard from Lucas?
Oh, hello.
All right, okay.
Lee, we can't see you. You're still. We can hear you though. I don't know. He's on the phone to someone else. We're getting butt dialed. Because his video is still coming through. I can't kick him. If I could set it to if there's no video, it makes the picture go as well. But because he's sending us that signal from OBS, then we're stuck with this. But that's okay. We can listen in on Lee's private conversations on his phone. One Angry Pagan says, Graham, you're getting as bad as me with random facts. Tell us some more about dinosaurs, One Angry Pagan. Do you know? Do you know how to annoy one Angry Pagan? Scott.
No, I don't.
You say that. Oh God, all the dinosaurs are dead. I'm that birds aren't dinosaurs. There you go. I'm in trouble now.
Sorry, Graham. I'm just on a call.
That's all right.
Okay,
that's all right. Do you want to turn your video off?
He gets so weirded out by this.
It just looks a bit unprofessional. Oh, well, I'll do that. There you go. I did that. I hope I haven't put him in the sin bin like I did with you that time, Scott, when he
No, but
he
I don't
couldn't
think
get
so.
back.
He's still showing on my thing.
You
So.
couldn't get back on the chat. Darian DeStar for Dizz's confetti addiction. Oh, thank you, Darian DeStar. That's very kind of you. One more and we get confetti. Also, Darian DeStar gave £2 earlier just to progress slowly to Dizz's confetti. But yeah, I mean, a government's a bit like bands. They're only good for the first few years and then they kind of run out of ideas. I feel like Labour ran out of ideas. I feel like the Tories ran out of ideas after 6 months. And they just start flailing around, trying to think of clever things to do. And, you know, trying to think of clever things to do.
7, 2, 7,
oh,
1, 6,
hello?
8.
What is this? Hang on. Why is numbers happening? Is that you, Scott?
Nope.
Is that you? Okay, hang on. Right, I'm gonna have to do something here. Right. Oh God, no, Scott, I've muted you. Sorry. Can you unmute yourself, Scott? Scott, come back. Press unmute. Sorry. Breaking the fourth
I'm
wall.
unmuted.
There you go. Thank you. Sorry. We were getting phone numbers going out that probably don't necessarily should be going out on the internet. Martin Harrow, £2 super chat. Go Diz. And Viper Scott, another £2 super chat for Dizz's good sleepy time, which also triggered the confetti. Nice one. Thank you. So we're going to wrap up in a bit, Scott, so you can go to bed. Because it's obviously been a long week. I
don't know. It's hard to describe. I obviously was speaking on Wednesday about whether I'm going back to work or not. And in that conversation, I actually got sort of anxious. The anxiety kicked back in a lot. And I was a bit like, maybe I'll take another week off. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm taking another week off next week. Okay. But my hope is I'll be so bored that I'll be like, no, I need to go back to work. I need something to do. In a way, but also I think that if I'm getting anxious by the thought of going back to work, perhaps I'm not ready to go back to work yet. So I want to be in a place where I'm like, let's go. Let's get back into because you got to go back to the real world at some point. You can have all the time off sick you want, but you have to, you can't be a sick note for the rest of your life. You have to join the real world again. So I will definitely attempt to do that, and hopefully a much better headspace. And definitely over the last couple of weeks, I felt a lot lighter.
that's good.
Yeah, for sure. And I've felt a lot. So where I don't know, is a way of describing it with depression. I think you feel like a weight on your shoulders because we describe it as being down because you feel weighted down.
Yeah.
I have not felt very weighted down. I have felt lighter, and I think that's a good thing. But again, if I am talking about going back to work with my therapist and I'm starting to display the more serious sides of the side effects of my anxiety, then it's like, well, no, don't put yourself through it. And when I emailed them, they said, we'd rather you come back better than you coming back and not being better.
Well, exactly.
So, I talked to my driving instructor about it because obviously when you're driving, you just sort of talk shit, right? And he was like, yeah, you want to go back 100%. I said, I don't know about, I'll probably be about 95%. I wouldn't say back 100, but yeah. Let's see where it goes. But I don't have much planned for next week.
Who's gonna pass their driving test first, you or Hannah?
Well, mine is booked.
When is it?
It's going to be on July 22nd.
Ooh, okay.
I have to wait 6 fucking months.
I think that Hannah's about there then as well.
Really?
You need to find out. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I'll come down to the south, and you two can drive me around. You can show me. Great. Sit in the back with my feet
like to me, that's 6 months is crazy. To wait 6 months for a test.
Didn't it all get like knocked back because of the COVID,
the pandemic?
No one was getting tested
and people
for like 2 years.
People hack in and somehow they hack and get slots and then sell them to people for a large amount of money.
Slots like in Las Vegas in the
that is in the
Beavis and
driving
Butthead
test
Do
slots.
America movie.
No, like the driving test slots.
Oh, slots. Yeah.
Yeah.
To go back to the tariffs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, it will get very complicated for the UK. So here's what Emma Simpson, the business correspondent for the BBC, has to say about this. Crucially for the UK, this ruling doesn't impact the deals the UK government has secured for steel, aluminium. I'll say that again, aluminium, pharmaceuticals, autos and aerospace sectors, which represent most of our trade with the US. Nothing changes here. There is a potential impact of the additional 10% blanket tariffs on other goods that Trump said he had planned. But the world has more questions than answers right now. And for the UK, it depends on what President Trump does next. One of the things that Britain does have going for it, and one of the reasons why Brexit wasn't quite as catastrophically awful as it was, I mean, it is pretty catastrophically awful, but it could have been even worse, is that Britain's main exports are services which aren't subject to tariffs.
I see.
So they go, okay, you got a tariff stuff, all right.
Well, we'll see how it all goes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, I listened to that press conference because I was working on I was working on my bathroom, and I was cleaning it. Not cleaning it, painting it. And it just sounded it was obvious he was annoyed. it was just very obvious that he was not happy at all whatsoever. And that's all it came across to me.
Not a happy bunny.
Not a happy bunny at all.
Yeah. Countries with US trade deals would face a 10% tariff. So even if you got a trade deal with the US, going to have a 10% tariff.
Yeah.
So these people spend years and years and years negotiating these trade tariffs and going through them line by line with all the different versions. And now they're doing this. Okay. How do we get Lee back on the show?
I have no idea.
How do we do this?
I have literally no idea. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what
He's still in. He's still on. He's still in the.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah. I'm doing what I normally do when not normally. You've sent me an invitation again.
I sent you an invitation.
Yeah, I just got an invitation for Zoom.
See, he's saying he can't start the video that I've blocked him.
You did that to me.
I did that to you. How do I do this? I think so. So if I go to Lee here, I'm not going to make him put in the waiting room. Admit. There you go. I've admitted. Is he here now? Is Lee in the room?
I'm here.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can't see you yet.
I know. You kicked me out of the room a minute ago.
I know. I'm trying to get you back in. No, we could hear your phone call. We could hear a phone number being read out. So I was like trying to talk over it so that it wasn't.
All right. Sorry, He was. He was. I thought my mic.
No worries about it. Let me try and get your video started again.
Yeah, start video.
Did that work?
Yay!
Woo!
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm back.
He's back.
He's back and
don't do it. Don't do it, Lee. Don't jump. Is that a circle of hell behind you? What? Is that like Dante's circle of hell?
They call it. It's a new bus station, and they call it the Giant's Toilet because it's sort of shaped like a toilet.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That building in the back looks like the water tank.
That's crazy.
That's all good. That's all good. So yeah, we were just talking about the tariffs because Trump has said, I'm going to ignore what the Supreme Court tells me to do. I'm going to use this law, which has apparently never been used before. This law that section 122, he's calling it, or 122, which gives them the power to put in place tariffs of up to 15% for 150 days. The American president's
is
got
it
too much power.
blanket?
Yeah, blanket. All countries everywhere in the world, including the herd of McDonald Islands. The Penguins are going to have to pay an extra 15%.
Not going to cause any problems for the United States economy.
But he came in on a thing saying, I'm going to make your eggs cheaper. And people voted for him. They're going, he's going to make our eggs cheaper. I'm like, is he though? Is he?
He hasn't.
Is he? And he's actually made them more expensive. But there you go. There you go. So yes. But yeah, it has taken away one of his top foreign policy tools.
It says here just 10%. Impose a global 10% tariff.
Yeah, that's what I said. No, but it can be. No, it can be 15% under the law that he's using, but no one's ever used this law before. It's like that law about fucking London cab drivers having to have a bale of hay in the boot. Like no one's ever used it. If it's even real. Or one about being able to shoot a Welshman from the walls of fucking Chester. I don't think it's a real thing. But apparently it is now. But yeah, that was his thing. Diplomacy, threats as diplomacy. He's one of his tools taken away.
1977 law, that one.
Yeah, nothing to blame the 70s for stupid 70s.
That would have been good before Jimmy Carter, isn't it?
That was
Jimmy Carter. No, it would be Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter, yeah, he was 77 to 81, January 81. MDMA is scary, says Martin. And Andy says, gee, you've trapped him in a video. I trapped you in a video, apparently, like in the Phantom Zone.
like in Superman.
Yeah.
Trapped in the sheet of glass.
Yeah. Can't get out. That's what you get for being naughty. Yeah, we got a new species of Spinosaurus has been described, called Spinosaurus mirabilis from Niger. Wouldn't that be a great name? Wouldn't that be great on your business card? It's like, hello, my name is Spinosaurus mirabilis. That's a great. You've got to be awesome with a name like that. Anyway, so yeah, cool dinosaurs. What's your favorite dinosaur, Lee?
I think it's pterodactyl.
Pterodactyls?
Because it can fly, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, mate? Fucking One Angry Pagan's going to be on you now going, well, actually, that's not technically a dinosaur.
Aren't chickens supposed to be birds? Aren't birds dinosaurs?
Yes, but pterodactyls are from a different branch that branched off before what we know as dinosaurs. So even though chickens are dinosaurs, pterodactyls aren't dinosaurs, technically speaking.
Right.
God.
Yeah.
God,
it gets very complex, honestly, very quickly. Let's not bother with it anymore.
Do you know why T-Rex has very short arms?
Because it's funny.
So they can type letters to the local ombudsman.
Hey,
Squeaky tank.
What you call a dinosaur that's just sat on a cactus? A Megasaurus.
That's a gay dinosaur.
Oh, sorry, Scott. I was trying to make it not a homophobic joke, but then you have to.
It's a pterosaur, apparently a pterodactyl. Gone among the angry pavement.
Oh, I thought that was a gay dinosaur, a pterosaur, right? That's why I laughed. I was really.
What do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
Go on.
Do you think he saw us?
Where's the squeaky tank?
Yeah,
it's going on the bottom of the screen right now.
What is it? I'm on it.
There we go. Back on now, guys. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Back up to speed.
Hello.
I love that the squeaky tank fucked the stream. Like my computer was like, oh no, this is too difficult for me. Can't be dealing with the squeaky tank. I think the stream just kind of like just went. I'm not dealing with this terrible joke. I've got some rum left, but I haven't got any. I've got no ice. Do you reckon we should ask
It's a
the
warm room.
Americans? Have you got any ice, Scott?
Ice.
I do,
Ice?
yes. It's in my freezer.
Oh, no, I meant like the people who come and just shoot you in the face for looking at them.
No, I haven't got any.
Fuck
Yeah, none of
ice.
them. None of that ice. Americans put ice in wine.
So do English people.
Do they?
Yeah,
Dickheads.
it's called a spritzer. And they'll add soda water to it.
Oh, yeah,
That's a very American thing. Isn't
that's
it?
a spritzer, yeah.
Nobody people buy it
Well,
here all the time. I've worked in
my
a
wife-
bar.
What's a Bucks Fizz
My
then?
wife-
Is that champagne and lemonade?
Bucks-
Orange.
Yeah, it's Bucks Fizz.
Champagne
and
orange juice.
Orange.
Orange juice. It's very, very, very posh. I remember those seeds, says Andy. Computer said no, says one angry pagan. First time a Russian tank has been effective. It was an American tank. That's actually the squeaky tank that squeaked down the street. I cut it out from the footage and then made it come along the screen. And damn, that frame rate looks like the latest Spider-Man thing. What, you mean the animated Spider-Man? I quite like that. Right, so does that mean that are we going out all right at the moment? So are you looking at this, Lee? Have you seen this?
Yeah, it's smooth now. Yeah,
Is
I haven't
it
looked
better?
to listen to this. But
I think it was slowly dying, and then the squeaky tank came along and put it out of its
killed
misery. So, Lee, do you think that Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor is going to go down for this? Do you think he
I
will
hope
spend
so.
any time in jail? Because Scott's
I hope
like
so.
this.
I'd fucking love it if he did.
It'd be
love
great
it.
if he did. He's not going in. And if he does go to a jail, it'll be some open prison. It'll be something, some luxury place. So
I don't think we have them. We're not America. That's like where he goes in the Wolf of Wall Street. I don't think we have them here.
I think we
He
do.
goes like
There are low security ones.
yeah.
So I
Butlins.
know that a friend of a friend went to he was a hacker years ago, back in the early 90s, and he got done for something, and he went down. But he said he just had PlayStation. It was like an open prison. So I had yeah.
Is that when
He'll
you
be
got
in one of
suspended from
those.
school and just had a couple of days off school? That was great. Such a punishment.
Yeah.
Right, you've been playing truant, so we're going to suspend you from school for 2 days.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh no, please don't.
Yeah, no, it's
That'd be the worst
stupidest
thing.
Yeah.
If I had to take 2 days off school.
I know.
What would I do? Oh no, my education.
Apparently,
I'm gonna be
Andrew,
stupid for the rest of my life now. Oh God, no.
apparently Andrew has a thing about teddy bears. Should he be able to take his teddies to prison with him?
Oh
No.
yeah.
No.
Have you seen that about his teddy bears?
Yeah,
He
they
has
all have to
them
be in a
lined
certain
up,
order. Yeah, and they
and
have
he
to
like
be...
and he's screaming at the butlers or whatever.
Yeah, if they get it wrong.
In order. Yeah.
This is like a 60-year-old man screaming
Yeah.
at his maid for putting the teddies in the wrong order.
How did he get on when he was in the Navy in terms of having to, unless did they just treat him like he was fucking like royalty? I don't know, but
I don't know. I think they would have just had a bit of a sort of, they left him to one side. Do you know what I mean? They would have given him those things that
leeway.
you dip in the washing up liquid and you blow the bubbles. They would just left him in the corner, just blowing bubbles in the corner of the aircraft carrier or whatever,
Who's Bubbles?
and then they'll pop the bubbles.
the Michael Jackson joke there somewhere.
Yeah, he had a monkey cub. No, sorry, a chimp, not a monkey.
The animal called Bubbles.
Yeah. But what was
Green
interesting
screen
this week is that we had Caroline Levitt saying whatever Trump tweets on his twat platform, Twat
law.
Social, is the law. And it's like, but a couple last week he tweeted a picture of the video of the Obamas as monkeys.
Yeah. Cute, isn't it?
And then he said, "Oh, it wasn't me; it was an intern or something." I don't know.
Oh, so we are now taking paid as Donald Trump's voice, an intern that's typing it all out.
Yeah.
I knew he didn't type any of that shit out, Like, he didn't sit there with his big fat thumbs typing all that crap. I knew he didn't. I knew he had a 12-year-old sitting around doing it for him.
Have you seen this? There's that woman who's like he's like assistant, and they reckon he's having an affair with her. Have you heard about this?
No.
Trump
And
is having
there's
an
video
affair.
of he's like Trump, yeah, and he's dictating tweets and stuff, and she's typing it up. So yeah, so definitely. You reckon that if you look at loads of photographs, she's always there at the side of him.
Yeah.
You know, these...
He does the type of thing.
There was a rumor that Koo Stark found Andrew in bed with a sailor.
Lucky him.
Well, you know, when you're in the Navy, you get a let, don't you? It's like being in jail, isn't it, Scott?
I've never been to jail.
Well, you don't have to be. You're gay, but when people who aren't gay go to jail, they become gay for a bit.
Oh, I see.
And that's
it's
okay.
Kind of like
that's acceptable. But if you come out of jail after being gay, and then you go to a gay bar, that's like really bad. There was a whole thing about it in the Sopranos. Anyway, Koo Stark. Fun facts about Koo Stark. She was in an erotic film in the 1970s called Emily, which was famous for a shower scene in with her and another lady, and that was on heavy rotation on Bravo in the late 90s. She was also in Star Wars, don't you know, Koo Stark? But she was cut out of it. She played Cammy, who was one of Luke Skywalker's childhood friends on Tatooine. Scott is loving this so much. He's showing us
tired. Sorry, guys. I'm tired.
and finally, she played Dave Lister's girlfriend in an episode of Red Dwarf, season 3's Time Slides. Anyway, so moving on now. George only. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Should Andrew take his Teddy to prison with him? No. The answer to that is absolutely not. Thanks for the super chat. We're going to have to let Scott go to sleep now. Otherwise, bad things might happen. We have to make sure that Scott is asleep before midnight.
Yeah.
Or he turns into a gremlin.
Oh, I turn into a straight man.
Even worse.
Be the fucking
Even
worst
worse.
thing in the world.
Oh,
That'd be awful. I'd have to look at minges all the time. You imagine?
do you know that's not what straight men do, right? You just don't.
No, you don't look
minges.
at it. You just stick something in it, don't you?
You don't look at minges all the time. That's not like the job requirements of being straight. You do know that, right?
Not all the time.
Not
obviously.
all the time. You get at least 5 minutes a day when you're not looking at a minge.
The rest of the time,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's all the time.
No, you get 5 minutes when you can look at other things. You can look at the telly, or you can do a Sudoku or something.
Like looking at Fanny's lips and flaps and bits and pieces and all this stuff that's going on down there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm fucking losing it here. Okay. Just imagine all these straight men are just like Alex from Clockwork Orange with their eyes prized open, having to look at Minge all day. Minge. Is that? Do
you want to hear a story about the last time I saw a Minge?
Probably not, but go on.
Yeah, I will. I'll tell you the story. It's actually quite wonderful. So this was quite a few years ago. It happened in this very room, and and basically, me and two people from a place I was working at got real fucked up one night. And we did lots of illegal fucked up shit in the sense of how we got fucked up. So at one point, it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. And well, when we got here, the girl, she wanted to take off the dress she was wearing, and she wore one of my t-shirts because she was so petite that actually my t-shirt fell down to her knees, right? So anyway, she was just hanging out in this t-shirt the whole time. I didn't realize she had taken off her knickers. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, when the guy had popped out to the toilet, she came and sat down, and she pulled up her t-shirt, my t-shirt, and she said, "What do you think of this?" I was like, I haven't seen one of those in 20 years. I wouldn't even, what the hell was that?
What do you think of this?
It was her minge.
I love that. What do you think of this?
I was like,
that's the best question ever.
It's a vagina.
And you were just like, no sex, please. I'm American. So on the Kinsey scale, you're like a full 7 homosexual.
I'm like, I'm pretty much an 8 now.
An 8.
8, definitely. Yeah. The when she showed me that, I literally said.
What did you say to her? Did you go, "Thank you"?
I literally said, "I haven't seen one of those in 20 years."
Okay. Did you not? Okay, and that was it.
That was the guy came back in.
Okay.
And then and he's straight, right? So so like, so I just went, she just showed me her minge, and he went,
"Okay,
why can't I have a look at her minge?" And she was like, "No, you can't have a look. Scott can because he's gay." I was like,
"Isn't there a song called I Wish I Was Gay So I Could Get Chicks?"
Yes, yeah.
Is that the Bloodhound Gang?
Works.
Is that the Bloodhound Gang?
I think it was someone like that. Yeah. She then told me that she had converted to gay guys. So she had managed to have sex with 2 gay guys. I was like,
that's
well,
how you
I
convert
will
people.
not be number 3. It's not happening. No. In 20 fucking years, I wouldn't even know what to do.
I just this idea the conversion therapy involves having to look at Minge for 23 hours and 55 minutes every day.
Check it out. It'd be like me getting my cock out though for the straight guy. Like, look at this. Here's my dick. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that would probably be sexual assault.
Just as weird. Yeah, it would be just as weird, right?
Yes.
Look,
if all things being equal, Scott, like I am quite British and prudish about this, and I do think that if I don't want to see someone's cock, I don't want to see their cock. End of. Doesn't matter whether they're on the bus or in a changing room. I don't want to see their cock. That is it. End of. So when I don't understand why you get your cock out on a bus, you get arrested, but you get your cock out in a changing room where there's kids around, for fuck's sake, and that's okay because
why are you sexualizing being naked?
Well, why is it sexualized on a bus? What if you're not
out in public? Being out in public, I think, is different.
This is out in public. You're in a changing room.
You're not in public
changing
in a changing room.
You are.
No, but you're not because
you are.
You don't have women in there.
So you can have children. You have other men. I don't want to see it.
But the children are boys, right?
I don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see an old man's cock.
No one told you had to.
Yeah, you do, because if you're in a communal changing room and everyone gets the dicks out, then you got to see an old man's
Or
dick.
you could just keep your eyes to yourself.
What? I like if you walk into the room to try and find somewhere to change, and there's an old man naked in front of you. What can you do? You've seen it now. You can't get rid of it.
No, you haven't.
You can't scrub that out your brain.
But you don't look at when you're at a urinal, you don't look at the guy's cocks next to you.
No, not at all. No. But that's different. Exactly. That's different in the changing room. If someone's getting changed, I just don't think that it should be allowed. If it's not allowed on a bus, it shouldn't be allowed in the changing room. I don't want to see your cock. End of.
I get naked in the changing room.
In the same way, I don't want to see a woman naked either. If I don't want to see her naked, I don't want to see her naked. I don't want to see Anne Widdecombe naked. End of.
No one wants to see Anne Widdecombe.
Well, exactly.
That's a binge no one wants to
see. But I mean, that's it. Once that image is burnt into my fucking stupid brain, I can't get it out of there, and then I'll never have sex again because
you will never
lots and lots of Viagra.
If you ever want to stop having sex, just think of Anne Widdecombe's minge.
Exactly.
I think that would be enough to turn.
Theresa Coffey. Anne Widdecombe and Theresa Coffey.
I used to think about Harold and Madge going at it at Neighbours. That was my go-to. That kept me going for hours. Oh, Madge, oh, Madge, like that really jowly kind of, Harold Bishop. Ian Smith was his name, I think, the actor. I can't remember, something like that. Anyway,
this is definitely a sentence.
But yes, I think we need to be across the board. But the weirdest thing before we go is that you can't wear Bermuda shorts to go fucking swimming or like swimming shorts in France. You've got to wear fucking Speedos. What the fuck is that about?
What, in their public pools?
Yeah. They won't let you in shorts.
Weird. I've had it. We got rejected. Went to public. It's only a public one though.
Yeah.
You go to like the private pool, like on a campsite.
You can wear shorts in there.
It's down to the owners.
But you have to wear Speedos.
What's the point?
Well, you have to be tight. You can't be loose ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can't wear loose.
Go to the shop and buy some. What's the reason?
They say it's a hygiene thing, but it's the only country in the world where this hygiene is required. And it's also the country where they have literal fucking squat toilets. So don't talk to me about hygiene, France.
Yeah,
France. I've been on camping trips around your country many times, mate. We
were in France
talking to me about hygiene.
We were in France in a campsite in a caravan, and it was across. There's like the toilet block was across the way from us. So you sat on the decking outside your car, but not. It wasn't just a toilet block. The wall that was like facing us was literally open air urinals. So you just be like having your tea, and there'd be a guy having a slash like
Yeah, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I know Scott's going to go, oh, you prudish British people. I just don't want to see people going for a piss.
No, not when you're having your tea as well.
No,
with the kids on. With you.
One of the reasons I don't go to the beach is because I get burnt to shit. But the other reason is I just don't want to see that much flesh of other people that I don't want to see fucking naked. End of. Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever been to a nudist beach?
No, I'll never go to a nudist beach. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Because, yes, there might be some attractive people there. And I might go, oh, fucking hell, oh, they're all right. But then 99% of them are going to be fucking mingers. I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it.
I found it very liberating.
Well, you're an exhibitionist then, clearly.
I'm not an exhibitionist. I did find going to a nudist beach it's not often that you can be in the outside and be completely naked.
Oh, but I have my own island, so, that suits me.
That does. It works for you.
It works for me.
Not everybody else. Not everybody else.
I know. But then again, I'm on my island, I'm naked, I'm on my fucking my fucking hammock, and I'm singing fucking Sabrina Carpenter at the top of my lungs, and then some cunt will turn up in a fucking dugout canoe, I'm like, hello. I've told you I've had the bloody Jehovah's Witnesses turn up at my island.
No.
Like, they've paddled over to my island in a fucking canoe. I'm not even fucking kidding about this. They paddled over to my island to tell me about Jesus.
Have you heard the good
Oh
news?
my God, fuck off. That's crazy.
I invited them into the house. I made them a cup of tea each.
Means you could talk about the Watchtower.
Yeah.
I suppose it's quite a bit of an effort to get there, isn't it? So
yeah,
you can do give them a drink and then tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, I guess so.
On your way.
But anyway, they're all drinking their pasteurized milk now, unpasteurized milk, so they probably won't be around much longer. Okay, everyone. Basically, you guys have put me off in sexual interaction. Someone mentioned Pat and Frank Butcher going at it on EastEnders. So yeah, that
that's
works.
the one where was it the one where he turned up in just a bow tie at the door?
Yes, Frank showed up at the bow tie.
Graham Price says squat toilets are a very disturbing experience if you aren't expecting one. Yes, they are, mate. It's just, like I said, I've told the story before, but when I was a kid, camping in France, and I literally, the first time I saw one, I burst into tears because I really needed to go to the toilet. Poop in that. And I'm like, what do I do? This is just right. But yes. But then
I want to do it now just to try it.
Yeah. Farsight says there's no different from seeing them with their clothes on, to be honest. No, it is. It is different. It is.
Who? Minges?
No, just people. Oh, yeah, minges. People. Yeah, just people. Humans. I don't want to see...
You don't want to see naked people. You don't like naked people.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
Do you know what the funny thing is, Graham?
They don't want to see me either. Yay!
I do.
Oh, well, it's only you and Kat, so that's all right. No, but like I say, I just don't understand why in certain situations it's sexual abuse, which I do agree with, by the way, that it is sexual abuse if you get your cock out on a bus. You can't just go, well, I didn't have a stiffy, so how was it sexual? Do you know what I mean? It's like you got your cock out on a bus. That's fucked up. You get arrested. You get put in fucking jail for that, quite rightly. But you get your cock out in a changing room where there's children in the fucking changing room, and it's just normal. It's like, oh, that's all right. Don't get it. Anyway, what about the morons? The Mormons? The Moomins?
More about the morons.
Moomin Papa. Anyway, experience in Turkey discussing, we bloody showed you how to make a toilet and you fucked it up, says Andy. No, it was the French. They love their squatters. And then you meet people who go, I prefer squatting. And I'm like, you've got to be
I was supposed to clear you out more. That's why people have those steps on their toilets now, right? You can buy like a step so that it mimics your you squatting into a sort of regular toilet.
No.
And then apparently
bollocks.
It's supposed to. That's how you're naturally supposed to do it.
No, what you're naturally supposed to do is sit on a fucking toilet seat.
No,
right, that doesn't stink of piss and shit. And then you pull your cheeks apart so they sort of stick away because you're sitting on the seat, so it pulls apart. And then you eat Game Boy and you have a game of Tetris while you're having a shit. There you go. That's that. As nature intended.
I don't think that is at all the case whatsoever.
What?
I honestly think, if I'm not mistaken, the most natural way to take a shit is to squat.
Fuck nature. Nature wants you dead. Nature invented mosquitoes. Nature invented fucking smallpox and malaria and diphtheria and tetanus and fucking all kinds of horrible shit.
Fuck nature. Fuck the human body. Fuck everything.
Don't fuck nature. Just I don't know. Take it with a pinch of salt. What we're doing tonight, gentlemen, is incredibly unnatural. We're talking on an internet. I mean, for fuck's sake, on videos, on little machines that allow us to talk to all these people.
I'm not arguing about that. That's kind of
cool. Yeah. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm a little bit old-fashioned in some ways.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned. You know, Lee, you like an old-fashioned now and again, don't you?
What, an old-fashioned what? Poo? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
I was about the whiskey, but yeah, that'll do as well.
Oh right, okay.
Lee, have you ever been on a nudist beach?
No.
Oh.
No, not doesn't interest me. Like, I think the same reason that Graham says is.
You don't want to see everyone.
And do you know what? That's the funny thing. Like, I don't mind if you know, all things being equal, if I'm with someone and they want to see me without my clothes on for some fucking reason, then, you know, I'm with them, and, you know, I mean with them. I don't mean just at the bus stop.
Yeah, not hanging out with them.
Yeah. You know,
like
okay.
when you came over to my house, like,
yeah. But I don't want other people to see me. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I don't want you to see me, I don't want you to see me. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I do.
And
yeah.
you think I'm a massive prude now, Scott? It's fine.
Absolutely not. No, it's entirely up to you. People are different. No. People are different. People are different. You know, and it is, you know, like, to me, I guess I don't walk around the dressing room with no clothes on. Like, I kind of face the corner.
Don't you think that it's a bit sexually aggressive, the people who do that, especially men?
No.
Do you not think that's sexually aggressive for someone to walk around the dressing room with no clothes on when there's other people around who might not want to see that?
No, because I don't see it as a sexual situation.
Really though? Really?
No, and you would think that if anybody would, it would be me, right?
Because the kind of person I'd expect to walk around the dressing room with no clothes on are people like, I don't know, fucking Russell Brand, David Williams, Jimmy fucking Savile. You know, a Prince fucking Andrew.
Rapists.
Yes. Yeah, because they're like, oh, good, I'm going to get an opportunity for someone else to see my dick. Why is that any different from them taking a picture of their dick and then sending it to someone unsolicited?
Because when you go into a changing room, I guess there's a sort of a blind consent that you know that people are going to get changed in there.
Yeah, but I'm not going there to see people naked. I'm going there to get in the swimming pool or go to the gym or go and play some sports.
Hey, listen, my gym, it has, like, when you go to the pool part of the gym, it's all cubicles.
Yes, good. That's
right.
The way it should be.
So and then they have family cubicles as well. Good. So yeah, it's all cubicles. So, you know, that's what they do nowadays.
That's another thing. Like, if I'm going, you know, my girl's a bit old now for this, but when they were younger, my stepdaughters, if I wanted to take them to the swimming pool, where do we go to get changed? Do we go into the women's toilet, the women's changing room, and then there's a man walks in there and sees women getting changed? Or do I take these two little girls into the men's, and there's a chance that they'll see fucking Scrooge McFuck or, you know, Mr. Burns there, you know, all hunched over with his little fucking dick out.
You got this like sort of weird impression. What if it isn't Mr. Burns? What if it's just a regular dude? Like,
I'd still don't want my 5-year-old stepdaughter seeing that.
No, but then you don't take then
don't take them to the swimming pool. Fine, exclude us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking cubicles.
I don't know what to say to you.
Cubicles.
Just cubicles are fine.
Get in your cubicle. I mean, in the swimming pools that I've been to, where there's been an old man, it's always an old man with his cock out, right?
Right, yeah.
There's always been cubicles. Well, go and use a fucking cubicle. Or even better, just turn around and face the fucking wall.
That's what I do.
I know, that's what normal people do. But in this situation, I can't call the police and say, hey, there's a naked guy in the fucking changing rooms. He's making everyone look at his dick.
Yeah, because everybody will look at you and go,
if he did that on a bus, or he took a photo of it and sent it to someone on Twitter, then, you know, that'll be an arrestable offence. It's the same thing.
I just don't see it as the same thing at all.
It is. I don't want to see
It
it.
isn't because but you're in a changing room.
Yep, I still don't want to see it in a changing room. Or on a bus. Or on the internet.
All right, then don't go into changing rooms.
But that's excluding me from the changing rooms.
But you don't want to get changed in there.
I'm going to change to the
You don't
cubicle,
want to
yeah.
you don't want anyone to see you naked.
Yes, I'll get changed in the cubicle. That's fine. But then outside the cubicle, there's a communal changing area, right? Where people get changed.
Not necessarily. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like there's one in my gym. There's one cubicle. I don't understand why there's this one sort of tucked away cubicle. And I wondered whether it was for sort of a religious exemption, because I think Muslim men aren't really supposed to expose themselves in any way, even to other men. So I think that's why it's there. But yeah,
just like a token one, then just one, just to make sure
it's literally one cubicle in the corner. Yeah. Like I said,
I do prefer. I've been to ones in France where they just have like swimming pools. They just have cubicles, and it's like the unisex. There's like
yeah. So I'm saying that's my pool at my gym.
That's how it should be everywhere. You know, right. I've stayed in fucking youth hostels across Europe where they literally had a fucking shower room, and there's been a men's shower room and a women's shower room, and there's no cubicles. It's just a bunch of showers, and you're expected to just get naked and shower. And I'm like, am I in prison? What the fuck? What did I do? I mean, this is weird. I once had to move a bench to like block the door to stop anyone else coming in while I quickly had a shower. Just like 30 seconds, just put my head under and just got out of there as quickly as I could. Just like, I don't want someone coming in while I'm having a shower. Do you know what I mean? That's just...
That's fine. That's you. That's.
I'm not Swedish. What can I say?
It is what it is. I don't know what to say.
I'm not Swedish. I am Swedish.
I will never. I don't think we'll ever be in a situation, Graham, where me and you are in a changing room together. Anyway. So
yeah, because you go to the gym and I don't.
Yeah.
Clearly. Blue Badger says, catching up, Graham. I've heard the squat toilets are less likely to cause hemorrhoids and better to aid bowel movement. That's what you said, Scott, wasn't it? Yes. To be honest, I'm not brave enough to do it though. Lol. No, it's usually in a hot country and it's really fucking strenuous and you're sweating like a bastard and you're squatting down, and if you're not used to them, there's a chance that you might miss the hole by a foot. And that's problematic.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Missing the target is not good. Yeah.
Awkward. Someone's saying in the chat, but when the kid's dead little, they won't notice that sort of thing. Yeah, but okay, then what is that going to be an excuse on the bus? If a guy gets his dick out on the bus in front of a 5-year-old child, and you just go, well, you know, the kid don't notice that kind of thing when they're only 5, and you're like, oh, they could fuck them up for life. I don't know. One of the two. Who knows? I mean, come on. I think if we're going to have one rule that says don't get your fucking genitals out to other people without their permission, then that's got to be the rule across the board.
I think if you got like these big open changing rooms, like you say, or the big showers as well, the open showers and stuff like that. I don't. You should be out of cubicles as well. Like having one cubicle in the whole of the place, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah,
because you're forcing people to go into the whether they want to or not.
But
that's the gym changing room I'm talking about. So we got gym changing room, and then
it's different because you got to be. As I say, you got to be 18 to go in there anyway. Sake.
But even you can still get fucked up when you're over 18 by the sight of something that you really didn't want to fucking see. And I'm sorry, but I know this is probably a bit horrible to say, but there were some people. I don't want to see their fucking face. When I post a picture of Trump on my social media or whatever, I just scratch his face out. I don't want to see that horrible twat's face, never mind any other part of him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see it. I maybe, you know, there's a part of me that would like to live a world where I only see the movies I want to see, I only watch the TV shows I want to see, I only hear the fucking music that I want to see, so I never have to hear Bon Jovi or Bryan Adams ever fucking again. But I know I'm going to, because some cunt's going to play it and they're going to be going, hey, they're going to be like, hey, Graham, have you heard this one? And I'm like, yes, every day for the last 37 years. Thanks for playing it again. Cool, thanks. I nearly got it out of my head then for a moment, but you managed to play it again. Cool, thank you. But, you know.
You don't like Bon Jovi?
Oh, fucking shite. Fucking mom rock shite.
Love it.
Mall Rock. Mall Rock.
Mall Rock. I think it was called.
Oh, Mall Rock.
Mall Rock.
Mall
Yeah.
Rock.
Hey, Lee.
Rock.
Lee.
Yeah.
Shopping centres, eh? You've seen one. You've seen them all. Oh, press the wrong button. I pressed the confetti button instead of the squeaky tank button.
Officially, Graham's had too much to drink.
Break the show again.
I've robbed that from the Muppets. That's a Fozzie Bear joke. But yes, is imagined intent a thing? We are psychoanalyzing each other. Yes, I think it's just the result. It's the result. I think it's just the results. And Graham says, I think if a man's dong flopping out on the bus scars you for life, you may have had some problems with anxiety. No, I think that that's a crime. Graham, it's literally a crime. Please don't try it on the 61 when you're traveling through Old Swan. 61 to Old Swan. Well, it's not a brutal to Egbert. But yeah. Anyway, right. I think we're going to call it a night because it's 5 to midnight.
I think we've stopped about
this is the craziest conversation ever. I don't even know how we got here.
It's Friday night. It's a Friday night session.
We talk about
it was because you started talking about minges.
Yes, it's all your fault, Scott. You were like, you straight people, you just look at minges all day. That's all you do, looking at your minges.
Oh, you know what else you guys look at? Boobs.
Hell yeah.
Boobs.
Hell yeah.
Boobs.
Hell yeah. Oh, come on.
They're just big nipples, aren't they, really? That's
and Scott, are you denying the awesomeness of boobs? Is that what you're doing?
I am not one of these gay men that love touching women's boobs. I'm not
saying you have to touch them. Can you just appreciate them?
A pair of boobs?
Yeah.
I don't notice them. I don't.
Oh, okay.
At all.
You're the first gay guy that I've ever known who hasn't said.
Gay guys.
Hasn't said. Well, you know, boobs.
I know so.
Everything else can fuck off, but the boobs.
No.
No.
Don't give a shit.
Okay.
They don't do nothing.
You are 8 on the Kinsey scale.
I am.
Have you seen Dick's? Last Chicken in the Shop.
What?
Dick's. Male Dick's.
I've seen loads of them, yeah.
Yeah. As a design aesthetic.
Huh?
Yeah, just what? What was happening there?
I have no idea what you're
God
talking
was
about.
designing.
Do you know, I actually had an argument with a straight friend of mine who said that he reckoned he saw more dicks than I had. I was like, bro, just because you play sport, I'm a gay man. I've been gay for 30 fucking years. I've seen more cock than you ever imagined in your life.
Well, we have the internet, mate, so most people have seen a lot of cock.
But no, in the real life. In the flesh. You know what?
That's because you go into all these gyms, changing rooms, and
and
there's some Mr. Burns motherfucker.
That was an He's a straight guy who plays sports, so he was like, "I've seen more dicks than you probably have." I was like, "Bro,
Scott,
you have not."
Scott, don't make me shush you. 1 second. Andy in the chat says, "Boobs are great." So there,
straight guys.
That told you, didn't it?
Is Andy gay?
And Martin, Martin says boobs are amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, mate. Amazing.
People love boobs.
They do.
I couldn't give a boob about it. I noticed my boss, she has really big boobs for her frame. So just
that's the most autistic thing you've ever said. It's like, I've noticed you've got big boobs for your frame. I could imagine you actually literally saying that to her, and they're going.
I think I actually did say something along those lines.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You don't say it out loud, man. Jesus. Oh, it's okay. I'm gay.
Boobs. And I said, "Are you talking about your boobs?" And she's like, "No, they're real." And I was like, "I'm sure they are."
Well, I think Doc Davis is on your side. Doc Davis is on your side because Doc Davis says just orders.
Exactly. They're udders. And then when I think of minges, I think of vaginal secretions. And
oh, Scott, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Stop it. No,
see,
stop that.
that's how you
no.
put a gay, that's how you hit a straight guy off.
Oh, Nate, I'm going to talk about fucking smegma if you start going down that fucking route. Let's not go there, mate. Let's not fucking go on the fucking unwashed dicks fucking side of it.
On that note, I need to go.
Oh, we both need to go. It's fucking midnight. Let's all go. Let's all go together. We'll all go together, guys. Right, okay, so it's nearly midnight. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that the conversation descended into something horrific. I didn't mean that.
Shit. You need to...
It's going out live. How can I edit it? But yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'll be back at 11 o'clock on Sunday for the Sunday sermon. And until then, I just want to say thank you to my wonderful co-hosts, Scott Williams and Lee Korn. And until I see you again, give us a like on the way out. And until next time, hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye. Bye.
Boobs.
Boobs.